What will Janice think?
I think I look cool.
Janice will take it very seriously. I don't know about Serica.
I will not conform to this robe society. I will not. I will wear my comfy clothes all the time.
I love it.
I wear your granddad's clothes.
I put a vest on, and that's all you're getting out of me, out of fanciness.
We love Little Rebellion.
Is little referring to the size of the rebellion or the rebellion, or
little in like the sense of like like the little things you can choose to like fight in a system against. Like, choosing to especially
so all three
robe is very funny.
I am a small child with a little rebellion of my little things.
Like I love it. You gotta love the little guys. Like
yeah, small rebellion over small things by a small man.
Yes.
That sounds like that should be in a children's book.
Probably is.
Yeah, no. It's always funny though. Golly, I'm trying to think of what to say. Trying to think of what's the one thing to say. Because you only get one thing.
Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
I know, right? Let's see.
Hogwarts now with less robes, brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh god, no, not we can't. It's just like I'm trying to think of what to do.
Welcome everybody to Friday night session 2. Jess, you're hilarious. She was like throwing me the middle finger during the video because I can see people's like cameras at the bottom. So
we'll take note of that.
I mean, what for you? It's just like
use it only for evil.
Only for evil.
Next time I'll turn on my actual camera just for when that's happening and do the middle fingers with Jess next time.
I made a mistake. I forgot to bring a book to class. I forgot to bring a bracelet.
Bring books?
Yeah, I forgot to bring a bracelet for dummies. I just couldn't put it down.
It's a good start. It's a good start. Welcome everybody, Magic Mysterium for Friday nights. We are here for session 2, officially session 2 of the campaign. Last session, we went on the train and we enjoyed our little train ride, had some fun and giggles with some candy and whatnot. I think we passed around some Birdie Bots every flavor beans, but everybody got a good flavor, which is
I didn't try,
crazy.
And I'm convinced if I did, I would have gotten a bad
You'd have
flavor.
been the only one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we, traveled to Hogwarts, took the boats out over there, and then holy shit. Sorry, I just had an entire epiphany about my own campaign. Philosophical things. Maybe I'll have to discuss it when there's not newbies here. And then we got sorted into our houses and got to meet our fellow housemates, interact with them. We met plenty of different people. We met from Gryffindor, Darcy Collins, a white-haired girl, Logan Peel with his sisters Sally and Sam, the triplets. We have Nate Matthews, Sadie Milne, of course, we met from the first session. From Hufflepuff, we met people like Delilah Aiken, Juniper Byrne, Macy Stickle with her love of food, Morgan Cook, and his boisterous demeanor, Nolan Anderson and his calm listening skills, Rin Kagan, her cute little face, Wilfred Gideon with his chaos, Billy Blythe with her bundle of anxiety, Brett James and his sketchbook, Drusilla Pruitt and her kind of laid back, cold demeanor, Janice and her slight bitchiness, Reese Costelli and Saoirse O'Sullivan. She's of course very loud and obnoxious. Lastly, for the Gryffindors, no, not Gryffindors, Slytherins, we got Ernesia Green with her sassiness, Gemma Drayton with her stuck-upness, Levi Nelson, down to earth, and Taylor Moreno, brick wall. And I guess now we can begin. You all went to bed, by the way. You all went back to your common rooms and whatnot, put up posters on the walls or strung up decorations that you brought in. The Great Hall at Hogwarts is alive with the hopeful chatter of first-year students. The tables are filled with an enticing breakfast array, and in the air, scented with a sweet aroma of freshly made food. The tables are adorned with plates of eggs, bacon, and to everyone's delight, steaming waffles topped with whipped cream and berries. Golden morning light filters through the grand windows, casting a gentle glow over the faces of young witches and wizards, eager to embark on their new journey. Today is your first day of classes, and the kids around you seem to be in high spirits. At the Ravenclaw table, Brett quietly sketches the scene before him, capturing the essence of this significant day with a smile. Nearby, Darcy at the Gryffindor table is engaged in a cheerful conversation with Mr. Logan Peel, who's adding his own boisterous enthusiasm to the mix. Delilah laughs heartily at Wilfred Gideon's attempts at humor, getting off on the right foot. The class clown's already drawing some attention. Macy seems to be enjoying herself too. She savors her waffles with unabashed delight. Nearby, the Slytherin table is already awakening with the latest gossip. Shut up, Gemma says to Ernesia. She nods with a sly smile. Levi offers some of his banana slices to Taylor, who takes them calmly. You look around the room. Plates are filled, laughter resounds, and the promise of the day ahead fills every heart with anticipation. The magic of Hogwarts has finally begun. And I'm going to roll for a random person. We got 1, 2, 3. You get roll a d6. Get ready for the 1. It's Jess again. Every fucking time. Nope. Vasa, what are you doing?
Vasa probably just playing, giving some nice ambience to the place. Just be kind of chilling next to Brett as he overviews, as he's just strumming along on his ukulele they brought from home.
You finish off the last few ding ding hits of a song. Do you know what song that would be?
Oh, we gotta start it off simple and great. Is just Over the Rainbow.
I knew you were going to pick that one. It's great.
Start it off great. It's the most classic.
Mm-hmm. And like the more boisterous of the table kind of like jump up. Brat definitely is like woo, and Drusilla is like giving like a little clap. Saoirse's like, that's amazing. All I can play is a violin. I don't have it here with me. It's back home. I wish you could just ship it to me. We could do like a duet or something. I don't think you can duet with a violin and a ukulele. Saoirse.
You could do it with anything. You just gotta try hard enough. Honestly, I seen
I play the bass, but I don't know.
The band.
Just
You could start a whole band here. Bass, violin, yucca.
I also play the violin.
Oh, a double violin. What's that? A twinolin? A duolin?
A twinolin. And since of course Hero hasn't actually seen your character, Vasa, could you give us a character description?
Alrighty. I did put the art in the character art for you too, but basically you see this tan boy very much stands out with long brown hair, bright blue eyes, kind of like the sea. As you see him right now, he's not in the proper Ravenclaw uniform attire. He has what looks to be a floral, how I say, Hawaiian shirt on.
Mm-hmm,
and he kind of put what seems to be a vest over it to kind of make it look a little bit nicer. He has changed his pants and made them shorts and has flip-flops on if you can somehow see under the table.
Flip-flops.
Because you can very much tell he's very free-spirited, always smiling.
There's so many uniform infractions there. So many.
They all get rounded into one if it's at the same time, right? That's how it goes.
It's like open-toed shoes. You know, one just not wearing the robe at all. And like cutting your pants down, like augmenting your pants to be shorts. Never.
If we do
it with the spell Veriverto, would it be allowed?
I'm just practicing spell magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time the teacher comes around, I was actually very my pants real quick. Just real quick. I'll change it back when you leave, sir.
Practice.
Yeah, practice. But yeah, you see, this very much stands out. He's kind of being loud, I could say, having fun, seeing how it goes through.
And I think that it adds a level of entertainment and like levity to the Ravenclaw table because normally they're so laid back. I loved the opener. Inspiration to Nick. Our next person. I rolled him again. Try it again. I rolled him. I rolled 3 3s. Jeez. Try it. There we go. Victoria. From across the way, you can hear this ukulele music going off. And you're there with a bunch of the other Slytherins. Victoria? Ash, if you are speaking, we cannot hear you, and I actually haven't heard you this whole time.
Maybe some mic issues.
They're probably trying to figure it out right now. Yeah, I see the mute there, yeah. Okay. We'll keep it in the same table. Riker.
Yes.
Right now at the Slytherin table, people are enjoying their waffles and their breakfast. You can overhear that ukulele music coming from a few tables down. I think you hear like all the cheering. Woo!
I do hate enjoyment in the morning. He has a singular cup of black coffee in front of him.
Literally, Hosier too sweet right now.
Just like, honestly, it's the first day. And did anybody else have a really horrible time sleeping? Like these beds?
My time at like a new place. Thread count, Arnesia says, confused. Right? Gemma immediately agrees with you.
It's like I'm laying on sandpaper. I don't know how you can be comfortable.
Apparently there's a spell that can help with it, so they haven't really changed it like forever.
Is it some like rite of passage? Do we have to suffer in order to encourage us to learn spells in order to improve our environments? This is barbaric.
Maybe the house elves here don't know how to use fabric softener.
Hello.
Honestly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, excellent. Sorry, continue.
We were just discussing the absolute barbarity that is the accoutrement of our dorm rooms. I don't know.
We really ought to get something nice, something homey to bring the place together. Maybe I can talk to my father.
I would love a wampus rug.
Already inspiration to Riker. Ash, I think we're hearing ourselves double with you. Check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Sorry, I just accept mute.
But Victoria, you're hearing this conversation. Do you chime in?
I guess she'll just say, seems all right to me.
Well, you always did have some level of control over yourself. I don't know how you could stand it.
It's a normal bed, Atticus. It's just a bed. It's a school. It's not a luxury hotel.
And it
I know
should
for me,
be.
I know for me, sleeping in a new place is always hard. Maybe that's really what's getting to you, just being away from home. Ernisia says.
No. Atticus just like shakes his head and sips his coffee. Just like, obviously not.
That Ravenclaw boy, he's quite good.
At drawing attention, maybe.
No,
Bossy, you want to make me a performance check?
I shall do a thing. Performance. Go ahead, roll that. That's a 24.
Yeah, so he is really good.
Can I also use my little background thing to draw even more attention? Oh, I don't remember what it's called.
Your background thing?
Yeah, there's a background thing.
It's like a draw a crowd feature.
It is a draw a crowd feature.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Dramatic entrance. Your flair for the dramatics means you can always do things the most attention-grabbing way possible. This often makes for excellent distractions or start a way to build a crowd.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So probably a bunch of the Hufflepuffs are going over there. Taylor's like, never heard music like that. I'll be right back. She gets up. Taylor, we have classes soon. So
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she's never heard music in her life.
So that is Slytherin house. Fuck yeah, Annie. Yeah. Crack open the cold one.
Here on my phone.
Yeah, grip it and rip it.
Oh, that's a Red Bull because I just got off work, so I drove drove as safely as possible all the way back here.
I don't believe you.
I
Pedal the metal.
Also, for some reason, StreamYard is like, no, we don't know that you have a camera or a microphone on your computer unless you update Google Chrome. And Google Chrome is just like, yeah, we're updating. We're at 66% done. It's like, okay, how long have you been at 66% done? A while.
Why would you ask that question? You know the answer.
It's like the good old Steam ETAs where it's like 2 days, 5 minutes, 3 hours.
You just need to be stuck at 3 more %.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw you earlier hop in and then like it said no devices connected and then you went away and it took a little while for you to show back up.
Yeah, because just everything technology works great for me. Everything works great. Everything is amazing. So
just wait for the internet to kick in.
Yeah. I'm
okay,
just
so
one more time.
So Menlo's here for his good night kiss. Menlo.
I found the perfect way to describe a loading bar.
Menlo, I don't. When I hug you, I don't want your back. I want your front. That's what I like with a hug. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now don't try to swim around. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. That's a kiss. Give me a hug. Thank you.
I'll just try that.
No, you're not having any of my snacks. You say hi?
Hello.
Say, I'm going to bed. Bye.
Nighty night.
Bye bye. Get out. Oh, are you okay? That's a fan, yes. Can you close the door? Oh, Hadley's here too. Come here, Hadley.
I try some of your crackers.
Yeah, you're not trying any of my snacks. Because they're mine. Just got them for me.
But can you after next time if you bought some for me?
Maybe.
If I'll be listening, yeah.
If you're a good listener, yeah. Have a kiss.
Oh,
Wow. I love you.
Say be quiet.
I love you. I love you. Hey, stop. Okay. Say bye-bye. Stop it. Stop. Okay, get out. Get out. She's attacking me. Don't lick me. No. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Okay. Okay. Whew. Now that we have defended ourselves against the onslaught of children, back to playing children.
Hi, Mr. Robotic.
Is that reference I just don't get?
Your microphone was going robotic.
It's still going.
Who is thriving on a popsicle right now?
Hello.
Maybe.
How about, is my mic still doing it?
It was good, and then it went bad again.
Let me check it. Maybe we bumped something.
Technical difficulties. Honestly, I have no clue with tech. I threatened my computer with physical violence, and it decides to work.
Oh, I frequently threaten to murder my internet. But that's because it just is a piece of shit.
It happens, man. You gotta do it sometimes. You gotta be like, you know what? It's time to fight.
The method to defeat is the same way you get a suitable Janice from The Good Place. Turn it off and on again.
All right, I have my one joke for the night. And what do you get when you mix a donkey with an onion?
what?
You get a piece of ass that brings a tear to your eye.
That's a fuck.
Check. Hello.
You
Hi.
hear me?
You're no
I got away
longer
with it.
robotic.
How is it?
Is good.
Much better.
You sound
I got
great.
I got away with the joke. Let's go.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna hop over to Hero at the Hufflepuff table. No, Hero, you can see a bunch of people are currently gathering around Vasa, who's like starting like the next song and like getting people to sing along, you know? And who are you sitting next to?
I would probably be sitting next to either Ren or Dove. Or maybe I'm sitting like in the middle, in between the two of them, as everything is just going on around us.
In between Rin and Dove. What are you doing?
She has Dolly on the table with a little bib on, and she's currently trying to feed her waffles. And it's not. It is making a mess, and everyone is upset.
I think a lot of people are upset at having a doxy at the table. Luckily, Vasa is distracting most of those people. Rin is like belting out the lyrics to the song that Vasa's putting along. Let's give her a chance. It's not the greatest, but not the worst either.
Love it. I love her. She's great.
What-
Yeah.
Is there a song that we're doing, Vasa?
Oh yeah, what's a song now?
Here's a
Secondary
little song I wrote. Don't want to sing it. Oh, no.
That's a good one, but what's a more modern song? Give me like 1 minute. I can definitely think of a song real fast.
Sure, we'll give you a minute.
Time me starts.
So Rin's like yelling like next to you, belting out these song lyrics along with many other people. The faculty like look over and I think that it's the first day of classes for you guys. It's your first day. I don't think that they're going to intervene, but the older years are probably real annoyed.
Let them be annoyed.
Dove, you and your little guy.
All right, Dolly, we've been practicing this. Say ah.
What does he do?
I think Dolly like opens her mouth and like the long tongue just kind of falls out, and it's like Stitch like opening.
Oh God.
Okay. I feel like you're gonna choke when I do this, but like I need you to chew, please.
And she like gingerly places the waffle on into Dolly's mouth, and she just kind of shuts her mouth shut.
It's like there, stares at you for a minute. You don't see any movement.
Does she know how to chew?
I don't know. Sometimes she does.
I think
Okay,
she.
no,
I think she's choking.
No, drop it.
She like pinches her cheeks, like and, like lifts her up and like starts shaking her like a dog.
Hero starts like trying to be helpful and like vigorously patting her back, but way too hard because she doesn't know how to properly do this.
Make a medicine check, Hero.
Oh fuck! I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna make an enemy of this Doxy immediately.
Doxy dies immediately. He's so dark.
Oh, that's a dirty 20 though.
Yeah. It's going to fling a tiny little piece of waffle over and like it hits the back wall.
All right, maybe I'll just make you a plate and
maybe we work with soft foods first. Like maybe a smoothie. Maybe they like smoothies.
Yeah, like soft foods, Dolly. You're on a soft food diet from now on for
mashed
at least a little bit.
potatoes. Nothing chewable. Maybe not even cornbread. We're gonna work up to bread.
I think they got yogurt on the table. I'm gonna get that.
And she like reaches over and gets like a little dish of yogurt and places it by Dolly.
You can see some of the professors coming by. Professor Sprout walks over.
Check my nerves and you rattle my brain. Such love, and insane. Come on, Mr. Sprout, let's love this song.
And Sprout is like listening and like she's listening to. She's kind of gathered into the crowd. Dove grabs the doxy and just like immediately shoves it down her shirt or what into the bag.
Into the bag.
Yeah. There's two little marks on the wood where it's like. And Nox, you're a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I imagine Nox like shows up for breakfast. Like this is when Nox would be showing up. Because Nox is very cat-like in that it's just like, hey, where were you this morning? Oh, you know, out.
I think when you walk up, the person to be doing that will be Wilfred. The hell you been?
Exploring. You ever
You
think
didn't
about?
invite me. Didn't invite me.
Oh,
It's right here.
well, hey, next time you're the first person I'll ask.
Yeah, I mean, this castle is so big. Love to run around it. Voss is really, sorry. Voss is really bringing the house down, eh?
Oh yes, I got a chance to talk with Voss a little bit before, the train and everything back during Diagon Alley. They seem like something real special.
Ready for transfiguration class? That's our first one. He pulls out like a crumpled up piece of paper that's your first year schedule.
Knox will say, "Oh no, not at all. I'm actually quite terrible with transfiguration magic."
Well, I guess we see who makes the bigger boom then.
Yes, well, if nothing else, it will definitely be lots of fun.
And Wilfred pulls back into the group and like cheers off as the song ends. Woo! All right. That was wonderful. Thank you very much, Mr. Kahanui. Everybody, we have 10 minutes until we're done with breakfast. Eat up! Eat up! And people start to like dissolve the crowd there.
Please, come and visit the hotel anytime. Voss is like throwing cards.
Mr. Kahanui, we do not allow. She flicks her wand and catches all the cards in the air.
Aww.
They come back. We do not allow outside marketing.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
I guess that
technically
means-
that's not outside marketing because he's still part of Hogwarts.
Guess
And
just try to keep a young American down. I see.
Also, the amount the amount of Quidditch jerseys I've seen kids wearing around here. That's not marketing. I don't know what is.
You
I
guys
think
can hear.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, Knox.
Oh, I was just gonna say good morning to Hero and Dove, and
Go right ahead.
clump under the clump in Dove shirt. Like it's like, well, good morning, Dolly. I see Dolly's being well behaved, I guess.
Dolly like scrambles under her shirt when she hears her name. You see like an ear peek out and like two legs from the same side just kind of grab at her collar.
She's been really good this morning. I'm very surprised. Usually she's
More
very
legs
cranky.
go into your armpit or coming out right over here.
Usually she's incredibly cranky.
Well, can't blame them. No, creatures like.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, creatures like that can't blame them for being a little bit grumpy.
That's true. I think it actually might be the air here. Doxies are more common in England than they are in, or rather, in Scotland than they are in America.
Well, that's
She
very.
tried a waffle.
The
Yeah,
head pops down, and then you can see it starting to escape from out of her arm sleeve.
No, get back here.
And she like pinches her back leg and like drags her over.
You're gonna go in the bag soon if you can't handle yourself. Fix your face.
She tries to bite you.
See, cranky in the morning. I gave her waffles, and this is what she does.
She like slaps her into the bag and shuts it.
Oh, well,
Children.
yes. Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
Nox, you can see Hero looking over her class schedule for the day.
What's transfiguration? I think I know it. Is that are we turning cups into rats? Is that the right thing?
Turning things into other things, turning things into other things. You know, the ilk. You know, it's very technical magic, but some people get a hang of it faster than others.
It's actually quite fascinating conceptually. Oh, damn.
Oh, that was fast.
You see the food.
Are we in no trip?
Disappear.
Why is it bell?
I wanted a muffin.
Yeah, you were just about to like have the last bite of your muffin and it's gone.
Well, there's nothing to it but to do it. And then she'll get up from the table and start to gather her stuff. Let's go, gang.
Let's go, gang. We're
Will
cooked, chat.
Will you be needing any help? I know that this castle has its ins and outs that can be a little bit confusing. I can guide you to your class if you want.
That would be great. I would hate to get lost on my first day. And then she'll kind of feel in her pocket, and then she'll kind of start feeling in her pocket and go, "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Do we think I have time to go to my room? Wand.
Sorry, do we have time to go? You're too quiet.
Sorry, do we have time to go back to my room? I don't have my wand."
I'll run you back, Wilfred says. Come on.
Yay.
And Wilfred and you will run. It's actually the Hufflepuff common room is the closest to the Great Hall.
Yes.
It's just down. It's down the stairs and around the corner, down the hall on the right.
ADHD will not beat my ass today.
Okay.
I don't know what HD is, but the doctor told me I had 80 of them bastards.
Okay, so now that we're actually going to be transferring 2 classes for the first time, it's a good idea for literally only Ja to go over the Hogwarts map. Okay. We're going to have to do this again next episode when Willow is here. Where is M&M reference Hogwarts map? There we go. So you can find all these things I'm about to pull up here, but they are extremely useful in becoming immersed in what we're doing here. Okay. All right. So when you look at a map of Hogwarts, you think and you see this, right? You know, we got there's so many buildings and towers and bridges, and it can be very confusing if you don't know where the fuck you are. Now, Hogwarts Legacy, I think, has helped out with this a lot, with a general layout of the school, with large buildings and whatnot. But I have simplified it for our game because I want you guys, if I say you go to the quad, you know exactly where that is. It's not as hard as you might think. So this is the simplified version. So on the left, we have the Great Hall, right? And that connects to the Viaduct Courtyard, and those connect to the Ravenclaw Tower. The Ravenclaw Tower is like that big fucking sucker right there, a giant one. That's Ravenclaws live up at the very top. Also, the headmistress's office is right there on the little side right here. This connects to this kind of square donut-shaped building with the south courtyard in the middle. That's called the quad. Some classes will happen off in there. In the quad, one of the towers of the quad is Gryffindor Tower back here that The hospital wing is also connected to it. And if you go past it, there is a bridge that leads to the clock tower. That's the southern campus. The northern campus, connected by 3 bridges, one of which you can't see here. So there's the viaduct bridge, that big fucking bastard right in the front. Then there's the stone bridge that connects diagonally between the quad and this building. And then there's a suspension bridge as well. Over here, there's this big fucking building. It's huge. It's a majority of the school itself. Now, there's no actual canonical name for this building. Not in Hogwarts Legacy, not anywhere else. But the main corridor of this building is called the Oxford Corridor, so I decided to call it the Oxford Building. Name rings true. This is where the majority of your classes are going to happen. Surrounding it on the outside is the greenhouse area. And then, there's the astronomy tower behind it and the north courtyard, which we can't see here. So we're going to pop over and we're going to look at I don't know where that came from. At a simplified... Who is not muted? Annie, can you mute, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. At a simplified top-down view. So at the bottom here, we can see the Great Hall, Viaduct Courtyard, all that, the 3 bridges. And this time, we can see the Oxford Building, how big it is, and the North Courtyard area that does have some classes and stuff. And the Astronomy Tower is there. The North Courtyard is the place where, Draco Malfoy got turned into a fucking ferret, And then there's the outer grounds from there. So and if you do want to be a big nerd, we do, of course, have the in-depth version, which shows you all of the many places and classes and hallways. This is super duper fun. So yeah, give it a few sessions. You'll be a whiz there, Ja. Any questions, Ja? You're muted if you're not aware.
Okay, there we go. I think I got it. We can figure it out. I'm not that directionally challenged.
I'm now stuck with Hagrid saying, "You'll be a whiz, Ja."
You'll be a whiz, Jari.
I love it. Yes.
As you leave the warmth of the Great Hall, you step into the grand entrance. The famous moving staircases await right here. I love that in the video game they made them circular because that makes a lot more fucking sense than a square thing in a circular tower. Anyway, it's not even square, actually. If you look at it, it's rectangular. Anyway. The polished banisters are worn smooth by generations of students. They guide your way as portraits lining the walls watch with interest. Beyond the staircases lie the long hallways of the quad, a place where history is blended upon the very architecture. Stone archways frame glimpses of the south courtyard outside, verdant, clean, and inviting. The hallways stretch forth, lined with doors leading to unknown classrooms and nooks filled with mysteries to unfold. Our journey across campus continues across the suspension bridge. And technically, if you really wanted to get cool with it, you can see art of all of these locations, either, snapshots from the movies or from official content. Here, for last Friday morning, if you guys go to #Hogwarts locations, I have all those ready for you. It seems to float above the expansive chasm below. Each step resonates with a hollow echo. The wooden planks creak gently beneath your feet with delight. The wind rustles through the stone below, bringing with it the sense of the western forest. Finally, you arrive in the north courtyard area. A hollow hall filled with the warmth of sunlight and the murmur of students sharing stories. The courtyard is framed by high stone walls, vines trailing gracefully, and open archways revealing tantalizing glimpses of an old fountain and a willow tree nearby. She's back!
And my computer works now.
Where's that? You can see students gathering under the willow tree's boughs. A metal plaque denotes it as a tribute to the love of fallen warriors of old. A door on the left-hand side of the hall beckons you, leading you, right here, to Transfigurations class. I need to get a little thing ready. As you enter, the room greets you. Desks are neatly arranged, waiting for the students, and the walls are adorned with intricate symbols and diagrams. Rows of 2-by-2 wooden desks stretch across the room, polished and worn by years of diligent study. At the front, the teacher's grand desk sits with less than neatly stacked papers. Groups of students gather, some perched on the desks, others standing in clusters, engaged in animated conversations. Their laughter and voices fill the room, mingling with the soft rustle of others, taking seats and gathering books and supplies. When the chatter is cut through by the tapping of shoes upon the ground entering the room, the teacher arrives. All right, everyone, find your seats. Find your seats. My name is Professor Dilderow. He writes his name on the blackboard and punctuates the I with a definitive tap. And I'll be your transfiguration for the foreseeable future. So I suggest he turns around. It'd be best if we get off on the right foot. Yes? And we can see Professor Dilderow, younger than many other professors here. He has dark brown hair that is pulled off to one side, slight 5 o'clock shadow that graces him. Unlike in this picture, the colors are actually reversed. He has a dark purple trench coat and a kind of corduroy brown vest. The tie is kind of hastily done up. He's an intriguing figure. His appearance is a blend of scholarly elegance and possibly endearing disarray. Clad in his dark purple overcoat, his apparel adds a touch of formality. His young face is framed by slightly messy hair, seems perpetually tousled. And that little 5 o'clock shadow graces his jaw. It's a rugged touch to his scholarly demeanor. Dark bags under his hardened eyes speak of late nights spent in the pursuit of knowledge, or something else. Please open a beginner's guide of Transfiguration to page 3. Want to be left on desks or to your side until the practical portion of class. Now, who can tell me what Transfigurations is?
And
And
I saw Jess was first, and then you
I needed to wait till you said the question.
You're first, Jess. You get the D4. So, Ja, whenever we have questions in class, first person to raise their hand, say it or do it, gets to add a D4 to their next check. Now, the pertinent topic at hand, for instance, is history of magic.
Magic of the history.
Correct.
With my Ravenclaw ability, that becomes an 8.
Oh, great. I got an 11.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
So dumb question, just to
Never
make
mind.
sure I'm understanding. Are we
Alice,
all
you just decided to do your spells early? What? I'm looking at Friday morning. Shit. Sorry,
Yeah, I was
never
about to
mind.
say, Alice is from this morning.
Alice is this morning.
That's pretty
4, 7, 10, 19,
Like
and
their
a
third year. I hope they have their spells.
25 from Mr. Verdigris. Wow. So,
In another life,
another
Atticus was a fantastic Transfigurations wizard.
We do need Victoria and
not everybody has to roll.
well, if they want to.
Okay.
Oh wait,
That's
that's the wrong one.
It seemed like
are we all supposed to roll for that, or if you wanted to answer the question?
It's just if you want to answer the question. So it's been long enough. Everyone has rolled. He looks around the room. A few hands start to go up, and Mr. Verdigre, is it? And he looks at like the seating chart. Atticus.
Mr. Verdigre is perfectly fine. Transfiguration magic is the art of changing the form or appearance of an object or being. It involves the alteration of an object's molecular structure, transforming it from one substance to another, or in a much more layman's term, reshaping it into a different form.
Wow. I don't know if I could have said it better myself. 5 points to Slytherin.
It's literally this. I just read the passage in the book. It's right there on top of the page.
Oh. Being observant certainly helps. Not normally. You'd be surprised. And I don't think I just realized I don't think I have a grades document up for you guys.
Everyone gets a no.
Oh, I would enjoy that.
Quick, before they beat us up.
Yeah, John, that Hero Forge took me forever to do.
You got a Hero Forge? Okay, I'm going to put everybody on here. So we've got Dove, Lumina, I'll put Nox next to Lumina. Nox, Vasa, Victoria. Can't forget about her. Atticus, Hero, and those characters again? Klaus. There. Okay, so Riker has just earned us our first 5 house points for Slytherin. He says yes.
Cloud.
Yeah. Transfiguration is an art many can attempt, but few end up actually mastering. It's also some of the more trickier spell work to accomplish without side effects. But today we're going to have the opportunity to do just what our young student explained. To change or add new properties to items at your disposal. And you all read from the textbook about transfiguration spellwork and are directed to page 10, where depictions of wand work are illustrated. Now, if you check your desk, you should find some simple materials. People begin putting up the desk, and you can find a small glass goblet and 2 wooden blocks. We will follow the instructions on the page to cast our very first spell. The spell is pronounced epoximize. Now, say it with me. Epoximize.
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 Very good. Very good. Okay.
This class is epoximized.
We will use our 2 blocks and stick them together like so. And he places 1 block on top of the other, taps it, epoximize, and then takes the top block with only 2 fingers, and it lifts the bottom block with it as well. Where am I?
Magic super glue.
If you are successful, you may choose to study and practice for the remainder of class. Good luck! And he places it back down. Everybody must attempt epoximize right now. So, attempts are simple. You guys are going to use /attempt if you're using the bot, of course. And then you're write in epoximize. You don't actually have to spell out the whole thing if you don't know how to spell the weird spell name. As long as you get the first 3 letters right, the bot will know what you're talking about, or will ask you, "Did you mean this?" And then you click it.
Almost didn't get the first 3 letters. I was real bad there. I almost did it.
EPO.
I got a -4.
Yep.
I got 0, so that's
take it.
great.
I'll take it.
Us is
Get
the
the
only one
Wild
who's
Magic
passed
Surge
so far.
table ready.
I guess I figure what we. I think I know what we all dumped now.
Hey,
Oh, I didn't roll.
Dumped as if we had a choice in these stats.
Victoria.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Victoria.
intellect test with that.
Victoria, take a subscriber inspo.
Oh, thank you
I'm
so
gonna
much.
that as well.
Kalani.
All right.
Unfortunately, I only got one to give out.
Okay.
So, but all of you, I'm giving all of you inspo in my card.
Annie, thank you so much.
Well, also in the last session, we all got one from
Oh, right.
the
Our
viewer.
advantage.
Everyone has advantage.
So
Um,
do we
I'll
roll?
Oh,
again?
this gets weird if you're rolling with the bot. If you're rolling with the bot, please don't attempt it again. Please do it manually.
Oh.
So you got to go !R space 1d20, and then just look at what your modifier was, and then click like +4 or something.
Thank you, Faith.
Because
I
if you
got
attempt
a
it twice, the bot
Or
will
in
think
my
you've
case,
actually
I
attempted
missed
it twice.
I'm gonna add Faith.
What is that like?
So, what was the punchy the keyboard again?
!R space 1d20 plus whatever modifier you had.
Okay.
Hey, Alex.
I did
Yes.
much better with that advantage.
To make life super easy, I know it helps me out a lot. Could you do like the actual the little thing where you do with like the when we like create characters for like the 1d20 and then just pin that message? Just
Yeah,
copy and
totally.
paste it?
I can totally do that for you guys.
Oh my god, I got worse the second time. Okay.
Oh no! You know what?
This is not one.
It's okay.
Yeah, luckily that
Thankfully,
doesn't
you take the
count.
highest. You
Yeah.
take the highest one.
Yeah,
on
you
the
take the
advantage.
highest.
I'm taking
There you
0.
go, guys.
My -4 becomes a 1.
You're the
I'm going
best.
up in the world.
If you ever want to just copy paste it, it is now pinned 1d20
Okay.
plus. So if you failed the first attempt and then that advantage made it succeed, remember to go into your spell list on the website and click the edit button and then change it to successfully attempted once. Okay, just as a little thing. So we're gonna go around and see what people got. Dove,
25.
damn. In first year,
I'm
shit.
never good at anything. I'm not good at anything else. So
Lumina,
1.
T, Nox,
It's not even a
14.
nat 1.
I got 14.
14. Okay. A. Vasa.
I got a good old 11.
Victoria.
16.
Not bad. Atticus.
12.
Passing. Hero.
Rounding us out with a good old 0.
Oh no.
T. I guess it's important, just in case, for you there, Shaw. Our grading key. So it depends on what you're actually the number you rolled. That's the grade you're going to get. From top down. So the best grade you can get is an O. Dove with a 25 has earned an O. Below that, O's for outstanding, by the way. Below that is E for exceeds expectations, and Victoria earned an E. Below that is the lowest thing you can have and still pass the class. It's A for acceptable. You are passing, and Nox, Vasa, and Atticus all have A's for now. We'll be making more checks, so it might change from here. Even Dove might not be at no. From there, we start having the failing grades. P for poor. You're failing, but put in a little bit of work. You can get good. D is next for dreadful. You're doing real bad. Real bad. And then there is a very mean grade to give, which Hero and Lumina currently are at. We'll see where it goes. Is T for troll.
I feel
Or
like that's
otherwise.
a little. I feel like that's a little racist towards trolls.
Oh, totally.
I
Yes.
feel like that's the point.
Seeing as there are people who are part troll, yeah.
Rest in peace, buddy. Rest in peace.
That's
But I
wild.
never said that this world was not racist.
That is true. Wow. I mean, it makes sense.
Yep.
The only way you can get a T is by possibly being a troll.
I've had
The only
people make
difference is
part
this is
troll
magical
characters. They took like the
racism.
part giant feet and then like reflavored it a bit, and they dumped their intelligence down to like 4, and it's great.
I
So
wonder
much
who.
fun.
I wonder who did that. That seems foolish to dump your intelligence to 4 in a school campaign. That's being a complete idiot. It was me. Okay, fine. I did it. I made my intelligence 4 and I couldn't read.
Read.
I mean, at least you can lift anything above the average person.
I did.
Exactly.
I did do that. But I also just stole everyone's homework to pass as I could read.
Yeah, Marshall, you're curb stomping every person at Hogwarts, probably. So
Oh yeah, hit him with the chair.
Cash me outside. How about that? No.
Brought a chair to a wizard duel.
Here's my favorite spell. It's called Fist.
Hadley, what are you doing?
Yeah. My little bottom thing was
You
I
wanna what?
cast Fist.
Okay, back up. I'll be right back.
Joke's on you. You think I need to attack at disadvantage when I'm within 5 feet? That's where I thrive. I had Mage Slayer 2 as a feat. That was fun.
That is so fun. Taking Mage Slayer in this game.
Mage Slayer is like,
Lumina would perish. She has -2 strength.
You cast. Oh yeah, no, I grappled people too. It was great. It was beautiful.
Oh yeah, Lumina would be done.
And it was.
Well,
You cast a
one
spell
thing
5
that's,
feet.
Fun.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's kind of fun is that my stats are at like I have a -1 in strength, but then I have a +3, a +3, a +2, and then a +3.
I'm about
Like
the same.
the rest.
I'm
Yeah, my
like,
intelligence
good
is
at-
+2, and then everything else except for strength is +3.
I'm decent at 3 schools of magic. The problem is 2 of them we don't learn until 3rd year.
that's
Yep.
my too. Yep.
I am decent at 1 school of magic, and I don't learn it till 3rd year too.
Listen, this campaign is not just about school, you know?
It's about
And technically grades don't matter until like 5th year, so
I mean
But
they
how
kind
will
of
I measure my worth?
yeah.
So we have until 5th year to not suck at transfiguration.
Literally, that's what I'm hearing. I got
7th
I
year
got-
transfiguration, so much different than 1st year. It's
I
like
got
way cooler.
This is all about the
I figured
journey.
out what this game is all. I figured out what this game is all about, and that's being pretty.
It's a
And that's why I
training
made-
montage.
that's the way I made
Yes.
I want to say my epiphany from this morning, but I can't because Jaw's here. Oh, okay, it's fine.
Alex, do you like my school uniform that I put in character art, buddy, for you? I definitely don't want to lose point.
You draw attention to yourself, man. Right now, Dildro just hasn't noticed, but oh boy,
Does he care?
Who knows? Who knows if he cares or not?
I think he might bring it up.
I really love just Voss's entire energy. I love this man.
I will be happy,
Also,
and no one can stop me.
Okay. So everybody, we've just attempted epoximize. Dove gets it on nearly her first try. Epoximize, and the two fuse together very, very well. Nox, Bossa, Atticus, you guys take a few tries, maybe 4, 5, and then finally you're able to kind of get a nice, good stick on it. Ooh, cool. Victoria, you get it on like your 2nd or 3rd try. And meanwhile, Lumina and Hero, please roll me 1d100.
Of course.
Fireball. Fireball. Fireball.
Potted
47.
Potted plant.
Oh, wait, 47's a good one if I remember
I
correctly.
got a 17.
47 and 17. So 47 was for Nick, right?
Not me.
Me,
Oh, sorry.
Lumina.
Okay. All right. Hira, you got 17?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Hero,
throw up.
you try casting Epoximize, and then you can see a beard suddenly grows in your face. Hadley, what?
Mama wants something, and I want something to eat.
What do you guys want?
Something to eat.
Hadley? No, I'm not getting you something to eat. I made you a whole meal and then you had snacks. Go to bed. Okay. And then to add insult to injury, Lumina, you cast out Epoximize, and the moment you do, you see your wooden block whip around, and a tiny little unicorn appears. Fox.
Am I secretly better at transfiguration than I thought?
So Lumina got a cool ass unicorn, and I have a beard.
That's correct. And then the unicorn charges at Lumina and stabs her with its horn. What do you do in retaliation, Lumina?
So
Lumina, it doesn't even register it because she's just like, oh, it didn't blow up. Ah! Get stabbed.
Do you like throw the thing across the room? Do you like squash it?
Drink the blood.
She's like, hey Nox, look at my unicorn. It stabs me.
Blood coming down off the horn.
Just fling it away.
Okay, so that's Epoximize. Everybody else, you guys are going to attempt, let me double check, 2 other spells from the first year spell list. Now you can find the first year spell list in Discord, or technically you can actually also find it if you click the edit button on your spell list on the website. Hashtag first year spells. Yeah. Also kind of show this off. So in first year spells, you will see all of these. They're color coded, and they're also organized by class. Okay, so Charms class teaches all these, and then we can see DADA will teach all of these, and then all the way at the bottom we'll find the green spells, which are Transfiguration. So you can pick from these ones. Augmenti is creating water. Previous Muto is changing your hair. Epoximize, we talked about. Veraverto is changing one thing into another, the proper transfiguration spell. And Incendio is the only leveled spell in this set, and it creates fire.
Do those of us who failed also get to attempt spells?
Yes.
Okay. Brilliant.
Yes.
Time for more wild magic.
Yes.
It's the only thing that I'm good at. The rest are negatives.
No, not 20.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice. I just saw 26. I was in like whole numbers.
Shit.
I think in
Oh my
whole
God.
numbers only. I don't see bold.
Dove, what's Dove's favorite color?
Dove's favorite color is blue. Weirdly enough.
That's a good color. That's a good color.
It's a good color.
Oh, natural 20 on Veraverto.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Dichotomy of
Comes
men.
at 13.
A -7 for a 13.
It still counts. Take
Still
it.
counts.
Also,
That's
natural
solid.
20s automatically lock in that spell.
Yes. Amazing.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
I'm gonna use one of my
Even a
one of
broken Lumina's right 1/20th of a day.
I'm gonna use my subscribers event. Not my subscribers. What's it called? Inspiration. I know words. I know things. I'm a smart person. That didn't. Oh fuck. Curse you.
When somebody has 2 of their spells ready, you let me know, and we'll go over them.
Nick,
Okay.
Nick,
I feel so stupid having to ask
Ash
this
is going
again.
to talk. 1 second.
Nick,
Ash.
Nick, take my subscriber, please.
Oh, you're
Oh, that's very
you're a
nice.
beautiful person.
Jaw, you got a question?
Sorry, I
I'll
feel
take
very
it.
I feel very
Nick?
stupid having to ask this again. What is the? I'm gonna type it down this time when you tell me what's the command to learn spells.
Oh, look at the pins. I pinned it.
Pin. Yep.
Do you know where to
yep.
find pins? Top right.
I do. That I do.
So
Yep.
you can just jump to that message, copy paste it.
Okay. And then do I need to?
If you're use the bot, do /attempt. Oh, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I couldn't remember how to do it, but Dallas, you said it.
That was the
/attempt.
funniest interaction I think I've
Thank
ever
you.
witnessed.
What did you say?
Knowing that Alex was answering the question incorrectly, but letting him answer it incorrectly.
I felt that power too. I was like, I feel like that's not what the question.
That's like when you would let me talk, but I was muted and I didn't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've
never let you do that.
Hey,
Do I even need to bother trying again?
you can
for a
take
second
my
try?
subscriber advantage on that one. Just,
Okay.
just take mine for that one.
So Hero, this is now when you have to manually do it, because if you do it again, oh no, because you failed it, you can just try it with the /attempt.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good.
Go. So /attempt. It's
Yeah.
Same spell, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna assist you on this one, but you got this.
Okay. Let's see.
I believe in you, and never mind. I made it one.
You know what? Got one
it's
better.
Than a one. It's better
How
than
the
a one.
fuck-
Not a wild surge.
How the fuck am I the second best at transfiguration? How
There's
I
a
am
reason.
no- I'm
There's
no longer
a
failing.
reason
I'll
I have a
take it.
-6 to transfiguration, people.
I'm somehow worse at transfiguration.
How am I with a -1 the second best at transfiguration?
Because three of us have
I think it's Riker
-4
technically
and
with a
above.
complete flat.
Oh yeah,
I
right.
do got a 0.
I
I do
love
got a
that.
0. That's my lowest wand stat. I'm sad about it.
That's not. This is not my lowest wand stat too, and I still got a -4.
I'm gonna throw up. It's fine. But Hero's gonna be in the library for a little bit.
My wand hates transfig.
My wand just hates classes. That's my problem. It
Sounds
just
like
hates
you should
school.
stop
So who's ready? Who has them?
I do.
I'm ready.
Me.
Okay, Atticus.
So I first rolled a 3, and then I was like, I'm a inspo that, and I rolled a 12 for Vera Verto.
Are you
And then I was
intellect?
Yes.
Okay.
I already did double check notes on the proximize, and then I also did the advantage. And then my second spell was Aguamenti, and I rolled a 5.
A 5 and 12?
Mm-hmm.
That's an A overall. You're passing. So you are able to create water and fill up your glass goblet with it.
Well, I did fail that roll, but thank you.
Oh, that one was failed? Oh, sorry, I had it backwards. What was the one you succeeded?
Atticus takes Gemma's book. Atticus is sitting next to Gemma, of course. And he like subtly takes her book and like Vera Veritas it into Bathilda Bagshot's one-time story of her sexual escapades in Europe in 1945. It's an autobiography that Atticus saw in his mother's study once and thought it was very fun.
Do you have keen mind?
No.
Make me a spellcasting ability check.
The cover looks great. The insides are just empty.
Questions. Are there possibly pictures in this book? Are there wizard pictures?
There wouldn't be because we're in first year.
I'm not asking for Vasa. I'm asking for a friend.
Did Atticus actually read it though?
Yeah. No.
13. You were able to create a well-looking like cover, but yes, the book itself is completely blank.
And
where's my textbook? Who left this here?
Oh my god, Gemma, put that away. Gemma, we're in class.
No, this isn't mine.
Professor.
Shut up.
Honestly, have some decorum. Privacy, Gemma. What would your mother think?
Inspiration, Atticus.
Thank you.
Doesn't Veriverito persist?
It does persist. She doesn't know it's
That's
a
her
textbook.
text.
I mean, if she dares to open it, she might figure it out. But
I'm not telling her.
No. Who's up next?
Yeah, I could.
Ash.
So I got a 17 for, 16 for Incendio, and 18 for Aguamenti.
Okay, yeah. With that augmenti, you create a stream of water out of the tip of your
I have an
wand.
idea. If
Go
you
ahead.
mind. I will set. There's Wilfred has like a few notes on his desk, right? Like a few pieces of parchment. Set them on fire.
Quick and dirty.
Epoximize. What? Screams out, and Professor Dildero's head turns over. His desk quickly begins to alight. He parries it away.
Before he does that, I will do the Aguamenti.
Pulls out his wand, and I think that there is a look of recognition in Professor Dildero's face. It's Greengrass. Thank you very much.
Oh, not at all, Professor.
If you don't get it on the first try, maybe we read a little bit, see what we did wrong first. Or, even better idea, ask me, he says to Wilfred. Sorry, Professor.
And Victoria's giggling in the background.
Good work, Miss Greengrass. 5 points to Slytherin.
Thank you, sir.
Slytherin now has 10 house points.
Atticus, across the room from Victoria's, mouths good job.
She'll wink at him.
Who's up next?
Lumina's ready.
Lumina. Take it.
So first she attempted Aguamenti with an 8.
What?
Is that bad enough for a wild magic? Okay,
nope.
Good. She's just trying to pour some water into the goblet. Fails.
You get a tiny trickle.
Yeah, and gets frustrated, and she's like, "Okay, I'll try this other spell." And Veriverito is into the first thing she's thinking of, which is just a small picture of the Hufflepuff logo because Nox is in there.
Roberto! And yeah, your little wooden block becomes a tiny Hufflepuff crest made of wood. Or does it? Wait, what did you roll?
That was the nat 20.
Natural 20, right. Whoa! So you got a really well-defined thing here. That's going to be 5 points to Ravenclaw, and it's going to offset your T. So I would have given you probably a T. Well, heads or tails?
Oh god, heads.
Tails. So I would have given you a T.
The one time it's not.
And then an O automatically puts whatever I would have given you 2 grade keys up. So I would have given you earn a P instead of a T.
Give her the A.
Natural 20. Ew.
Give her the A.
That only.
Let's stage a walkout.
The coin thing only works for Slytherin.
That's true.
Earlier in
That's just got it.
Talking about. We were talking about the coins.
It's weighted.
Everybody.
Rigged.
I believe you.
Yeah. My liquid core dice is weighted, obviously.
Yeah, it is because you rolled.
They're all weighted.
I'm not even kidding you. 10 natural 20s against us in combat.
I mean, he doesn't have to weigh
Oh,
the dice.
no.
He can just lie.
He could just lie to us.
Did you roll
that's
another natural
true.
20? Did you
No.
prove me right?
No. So who's great job, Lumina. You're not failing too bad. Who's up next?
I'm ready.
Okay. Nox.
So I just decided to go for Incendio twice. First time I rolled a 9, and then the second time I rolled an 11. I believe an 11 makes it, right?
A 9 and then an 11 for which one? Sorry?
Incendio.
Incendio. Yes, an 11 is exactly the DC that you need.
Can I add a little bit of flavor for how Nox goes about this?
Yeah, sure.
Because I like to imagine that Nox tries to cast Incendio, but it doesn't work. But like the way they hold their wand is very much like Nox holds their wand as if they're letting the wand do the work, basically. Like the wand is guiding them, so they're just like, "Come on, show me how it's done," and we'll get it on the next try after, like, sort of putting more faith in the wand, basically.
You cast out. You said Incendio. My memory's bad today. Okay. And flames wreathe up toward the ceiling. Oh, and then they peter out. Nice. You gain an A.
Woo!
Vasa.
Who, me? All right.
Another person named Vasa around here?
I really don't pay attention too much. I rolled a 14 on Aguamenti. And I rolled 11 on Incendio. I just got it.
Just barely, yeah. You're able to produce a bit of flame. And you recall back to like you guys probably have fire dancers, right, at your resort?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Voss was gonna probably take like if he could find like just a stick or something. Not his wand. Not that.
Rush out of the classroom into the north courtyard.
No, I just imagine like he'll just take like something and he'd just like kind of spin it like a pen, but like the two ends are on fire.
Mr. Kahanui, do you think that this is a wise choice of action?
Wise? No.
And what on earth are you wearing?
Clothes. And it's a smart action because I've done it 100 times. And Voss is gonna basically kind of like twirl it up and then kind of like shoot the fire with an Aguamenti.
All right. Apparently Menlo has pooped, so I gotta go clean that really quick. But good job. I will roll me a quick persuasion check to see if Dildero doesn't care enough to get you in trouble.
Come on, Dildero. We're okay, right? Quick persuasion check.
Thank you for telling me. Okay.
Persuasion. Did I roll it? I didn't. Oh no, did I? Come on, buddy. Roll. Submit. Why do you not roll? Do you not trust me anymore? / we'll just reset the website real quick then, I guess. For some reason, website doesn't trust me.
Website wasn't rolling for you?
Oh, there it goes. Another 24.
24. Joe's like, that's my next teacher to handle.
I've done it 100 times, Teach.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, buddy. I'll be right back, guys.
Yes. A wise choice, not for Vasa, but a smart choice. I've done it. I've done it enough times. It doesn't matter.
You've done it with the correctly sized pieces of wood. No, they won't.
I guess. It's not my wand on fire. It's just a.
The fire is coming out of your wand.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, unless Vasa knows how to do wandless magic, then maybe it's not coming out of the.
Who knows?
Also, my third attempt on attempting a spell, Jess, it was still a 0. So yeah, transfiguration's not the play right now.
Not where it's at. Not where it's at. It's
No.
okay.
No,
We get better. We get better.
the Muggleborn is not beating transfiguration. I'm letting down Hermione Granger right now.
It's okay.
Sorry, there's still time.
No.
There's still
Better-
time to bring it up.
You see, be better than
I would
Hermione
be
and
right
rock
there with you
divinations.
If it wasn't for the net 20.
Yeah, no, yeah. See, if we were in divinations right now, oh my god, blowing out the water, I'm in there.
You see, that's how you beat Hermione is in divinations. There you go.
Yeah, we got to make it to third year, and then like I'm set.
Same.
Just don't die. That's all you got to do.
Third year divination or healing or jinxes, hexes, and curses. I'm good. Transfiguration.
It's particularly difficult
here
when
on
you
the
have
back, like they're there.
it's particularly difficult when you have like a negative mod in transfig and then like the strength is the dumb stat that everyone chooses naturally.
I have a -2 in strength, and my wand is -5.
Oh, yours is worse than mine.
My wand hates the fucking transfig stat to the maximum.
It's the first time I think I haven't dumped strength.
Yeah, strength the best stat.
I got a power. I got a power
character
game.
on Friday morning is +9 in transfig.
I have one positive wand stat.
Oh god, what is it?
It's healing.
Oh, that's great. That's good.
It's so good. It's gonna be useful. We're gonna use that a lot. We're gonna use that a lot these days.
You'll be the only reason anybody survives anything.
It's fine. It's fine. Wait,
I also healing is my second best one stat.
Nice.
At +2.
Say what?
I then have 2 intelligence, so it becomes +4 overall.
Yo, we matching. Let's go.
Yeah, together we can keep everyone alive.
That's our goal. That's us.
What's it like to be
We can keep them from dying to their idiotic decisions.
No, I take healing to heal myself. I'm very selfish. I put myself in those idiotic positions.
Heal myself.
Back. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, glad to.
We were discussing how poor Lumina is at transfig and how good Voss and her are at healing magic.
It's gonna come up in every class, right? First season?
Yeah.
Every class.
Every class for
Every
healing.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we here? Hero, you and Dub were left. Hero?
Oh, we should let Dove go.
No. Actually, maybe we should if you really got that bad. Dove.
Yeah, maybe you should let me go. I feel so bad. I rolled a 17 for Aguamenti and I want to double check. A 17 for Aguamenti and a natural 20 for Incendio.
Ooh. Dove out here.
Transfigurations comes to you like music. Feel it. When it comes to Incendio, it's one of the spells that you're really drawn to. It seems so cool. You cast out, attempting after a few tries and like getting some flame out of it. Incendio! You really tried to get like some oomph into it, and coming out at the tip of your wand, everybody sees the area bathed in blue flame that glows from all around. Even Dildro is caught up. 5 points to Hufflepuff!
Thank you, Professor.
And then to completely juxtapose it, at the same time, Hero?
Yeah, I think for humor's sake, me and Dove are like at the same table for the Transfiguration class. So while they have been just like knocking it out the ballpark with all of these miracles of magic, in the chair directly next to her, tried for Vera Verito got a -4. So I think what that looks like is probably in trying to cast the spell, just like realizing all the anxiety and stuff, nothing happens. and then the block is just staring at her, and she's staring at it, and then she's like realizing that this beard is still on her face, and it's scratchy and it's itchy, and it's like, I need conditioner, and then she's like, wait, beards need conditioner, and then all these thoughts are going on in her brain. And so she tries to kind of control it and let it seep back into her face, and I got a 0. So the beard is just hanging out there. Yeah, I got Crenus Muto 0, Vera Verto -4.
You cast out Crenus Muto, and your eyebrows and hair recede and disappear into your skull.
Oh.
No eyebrows, but the beard stays.
Oh my god.
Stereotypical dwarf.
Hero just starts crying at the table, like full tears.
Oh,
breaks down, like today is bad.
Hey, Professor, we might have a situation over here.
What's wrong with him?
Her.
That makes more sense.
I'm seeing this beard. It's scratching. I want to go home. I'm tired.
It's okay.
She's just like full breaking down.
Shh, it's okay.
Eldor's going to walk over. He places a hand on your desk. I'm not going to be able to help you if you're crying. Okay? Take a breath. Take a breath. So, what did we learn about transfiguration spells?
That they're really hard.
Lumina calls from across the room. Don't do them.
No. We learned that while they are very useful, they also are prone to miscast if you do not have the skills for them. Work at them. They can help you in your life. Prepare a farge, he says, and it all disappears and your hair flops back. Your hair, I'm going to say, because it was like a very bad miscast, you're going to need to like rebraid it and stuff.
Yeah,
it's just
braids are fully undone. It's
Professor,
like
watch out! There's a unicorn coming for you.
Oh God, the unicorn's still here.
He's going to grab the unicorn and smash it on the ground. And then the moment it hits, you hear a slight snap of its neck, and then it turns back into a wooden block.
And we all see Thestrals now.
The crying gets worse. It's gone from just like a little sob to just full just terror. Like I'm so ready for.
I think a bunch of the kids in class who are more sensitive are all like, crying.
I'm so ready for bed. It's crazy. It's 8 in the morning and I already want to go back to bed.
All right. So that is Transfiguration class.
Yay.
Question. Can I ask a quick question as we're leaving the class?
Yeah, he's like, that's it for today. People start heading out.
So, quick question. Can Nox notice that Gemma lost her book?
Make a perception check.
Okay, let's see.
Because, you weren't sitting next to her necessarily, so do you notice that this thing's even happening, right?
Yeah, let's see. Come on, perception. 20.
Yes, you can see her after class, I swear I put it around here. That's going to kill me.
Then what Nox is going to do is just take their Transfiguration book and say...
You mean the sexual escapades of Bathilda Bagshot?
No. Nox's own
book.
Transfiguration.
Oh, Nox's. Okay.
Yeah, Nox is going to hand it to Gemma and say, "Oh, hey, I think you lost this."
And she looks up. Oh my gosh, thank you. Where did you find it?
Oh, you must have dropped it in all of the chaos of class.
Yes, it was right next to me. Thank you.
Anytime.
Wisdom save.
Oh no. Lumina's not concentrating on detecting traces because what happened?
Mm-hmm. Our next class is magical theory. Maybe I can walk you there as a thank you.
Oh, don't even worry about thank yous.
No,
besides,
really, please.
Oh, my sister would get worried about me if I were gone for too long. So
I
maybe
insist.
next time. Knox will. Can I insight Gemma?
You can. It's going to be really, really funny if you let her do it.
Okay. Let's see. I did roll a 7, so Knox will kind of, at Gemma's insistence, kind of shrug and go, "Well, it'd be rude of me to turn down such a kind thank you. So, lead the way."
You guys exit the class. About 5 steps later, she goes, "We're here. It's right next door. Right here."
I love her.
Knox will. I think Knox kind of laughs a little bit after all of the insistence they put up on, not letting Gemma lead the way, and just like, well, thank you so much. I would have been lost without you.
Gemma is such a C word.
I see you next Tuesday.
Cutie? Damn, I didn't realize that's what you're going for.
She's a cutie?
Yeah.
A first year. We're in first year, guys. We're in first
cutie.
year.
That's what I said. Right?
Cutie.
I know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I was meant, but okay.
Well, we're first
We
year.
all
What
know
did you
what you
mean?
meant.
Cantankerous.
Don't worry about it.
Cantankerous.
Yes, cantankerous.
Ah, yes.
Continuous.
C word. Crude.
Cornucopia.
I fucking can't, you guys.
Casual.
Oh.
She's a C word. A cock.
No, that's
not good either.
Not a first year word.
Celtic.
She's Celtic. She is Celtic, actually.
Let's go! I figured it out.
Sirchester.
She's Scottish.
Colombian.
Technically,
Scottish doesn't start with a C.
I always crack up over Gemma being Scottish because it always reminds me of that Simpsons bit, like where it's like brothers and sisters are natural enemies, like Englishmen and Scots, or Japanese and Scots, or Scots and other Scots. Damn Scots! They ruined Scotland.
My favorite Scottish bit is 2 Scots in an elevator with voice control. I love that fucking video.
That one, yeah.
None of the Scots can understand voice activation.
Oh.
11.
Like there's always like jokes about like, oh, they like I can never understand them. Their accent's so thick. But actually, a lot of the time it's not their accent. They're actually speaking a different language. They just sounds like phonetically a lot like English, but it's Scots. Like Dene, right? I didn't know. Now I don't know, but Dene is actually do not in Scots. Anyway, if I were to cast, like if we were doing like a TV show or something, right? If I were to cast Gemma, I would love to actually have someone who could do a Scottish accent because I can't do a Scottish accent. Not like it always devolves into something else whenever I try.
It's among accents. It's a wee bit hard to do, but it's Scottish.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest accent in the world. No.
World. Yeah.
Aye.
Maybe I'll have to work on it because I would love to give Gemma the Scottish accent that she's supposed to have, but I can't do, and Jordan couldn't do either. So
she's supposed to have. She's supposed to be Scottish.
She's supposed to be Scottish. Yeah.
Scotland.
Aye.
Our homework is gonna be I'm gonna make you watch Outlander and you're gonna repeat the lines back to me.
Just watch the
Highlander. Can I believe it? No, see, I go British now, so it's like
Nick's
just
done.
out. Bye, Nick. Oh, Nick is here.
No, I just wanted to be down here. I didn't want to. I like being closer to the ground.
Right. So we have after that we have magical theory across the way. Professor Babbling teaches this class, and across the hall you find Magical Theory. In Magical Theory class, you learn about the basis behind spellwork and the differences in casting styles across wizards, meaning willpower, technique, intellect, and vigor casters are all taught as canon terminologies to use regarding spellcasting. Now, there's no actual grades for this class. Next, we would have lunch, where they are serving fish and chips for lunch that people get to enjoy. And then after that, we have History of Magic class. So,
Oh no.
Hey, Atticus. I'll try and catch Atticus in the hall if I can.
Sure.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Vasa Kananui. Nice to meet you. He'll hand you a card.
Gesundheit.
Ah, thank you. I didn't think I sneezed. I heard what you said in the Transfiguration class. This whole class is epoximized. I thought that was really nice of you. Thinking the whole class should stick together like that, like a family kind of thing. You're a good one.
That was not the context I wanted it in, but I'm so glad you took it that way.
Yeah, I'm glad. I tried my best. We have
Thank you, Carl.
History of Magic, right?
Yeah, it's, about the history of magic. I don't know if do you know how to read?
I do actually. I had to learn.
Great, that'll make it so much easier for you.
Oh.
You see, there are books, and those books contain things called information. And the information is actually facts.
Okay, so you say facts,
Yeah,
but there's
Atticus,
information on the card I handed you.
Atticus, stop harassing the poor boy.
I'm just having
Harassing?
some fun.
He's messing
It's
with you.
an
Vasa.
inside joke, right, Vasa?
He's messing with you, Vasa.
That's okay. You want a card too? Everyone's welcome. Just don't let the teacher see.
I actually think that I visited this resort once.
Best resort on that side of the planet.
It was
it's also the only one in Hawaii.
3
That's
stars.
Hey, it is 5 stars
No,
on Hoots. On Hoots. Hoots is the wizard technology for hotel rating. 5-star on Hoots.
That's crazy.
Did I make a business card? Possibly, but who knows?
Hearing but I don't know where it's coming from.
It's the CIA spy device. I have it too.
Maybe
the bird.
Maybe it's from this new server that I joined. I'll mute it.
And you didn't unmute yourself. I hate doing that when you join a new server and everything always pops.
I can only imagine if I set Magic and Mysterium to every message.
Yeah, you should do that. That could be a good, TikTok challenge. Just for one day, do that all day.
And have my phone not on silent.
Yeah, let me know what day that is so I can add everyone in the server to just at you incessantly.
Any questions you guys got? Alex is here today.
For 1 hour, every ad I'll respond to.
It's like the purge, but it's just annoying Alex.
Like when celebrities are they send their phone numbers. I'll respond.
For 24 hours, you can at Alex.
Anyway, Vasa, was there a point to this, or were you just having a little scene?
Just having a little scene, trying to expose myself to as many characters as possible.
I don't want to cut it short. If you had a
Hey, don't do that.
point.
That's inappropriate.
Please expose yourself more.
I gave you the card. It has everything on it. Everything I do.
Your journey.
It just says, I like to hula hoop and have a good time. What does this mean?
That's a tagline.
I actually can't hula hoop. Oh, the tagline's come join us, actually.
Come join us.
Yeah.
I think
You're
that
doing
just
what?
needs to turn over the card to view the other side.
Yeah, you gotta flip. But we also gotta get to class too. It's okay. If you have trouble reading it, you can always ask me later. And Vasa will kind of give you the shotgun and walk away.
If you have trouble reading it. Your journey continues as you step onto the tall viaduct bridge over here. This would be after lunch, right? So, a stone marvel that spans a breathtaking ravine. The bridge's arches frame a vista of lush landscape, and the sound of distant waterfalls reaches your ears. The wind whistles through the arches below, and the pathway ahead stretches toward the Oxford building, where you're greeted by stone steps. Ahead, through the hallways over here, you reach the serpentine staircase. The circular staircase coils upward like a sleeping serpent, and up top, you reach the 5th floor, where the door to the History of Magic classroom lies open, revealing a spacious lecture hall. Long curved desks sweep across the room, each one paired with a comfortable seat. The desks follow the contour of the tiered floor, focusing attention on the lecturer's podium at the front. Shelves filled with ancient tomes and artifacts line the walls. Each one tells a tale of a rich tapestry of magical history. You'll no doubt be learning soon. As you walk in, you can see Wilfred has already been here. He's currently walking the long curved desks at the top of the amphitheater like a tightrope. Juniper's like, Wilfred, get down! Oh, sorry. Nah, I'm fine. I got this. And Atticus, as you walk in, behind you, you can hear a cough. And Wilfred's shoe suddenly sticks to the table itself, and he tries to take his next step and trips. You can see all the chairs go flying from where he hits them, and Juniper rushes over. Wilfred!
Atticus is gonna like take a glance behind himself.
You can see Sam and Sally walk in, and Sam's like, it's so funny.
Did I see that?
Make a perception. Or what's your passive?
10. 10. No? Damn it. All right. Can I make a check, though?
No. The passive is to see if you could make the check.
Shit. All right.
So, and then sudden, you can hear the sound of a resonant clang of a bell pierces the air. Immediately from the eastern wall, something happens. The pallid, sallow face of an elderly, phantasmal creature emerges. Its ethereal form pushes through the solid stone as if it were mere mist. The eyes, faded and unobservant, stare forward. Its translucent visage glows with an otherworldly luminescence. The professor's features, your professor's features, are like the wisdom and weariness of ages past. His face is long and wrinkled, and the skin hanging sadly over plump cheekbones. Wispy hair drifts around his head, moving with a ghostly grace, and his robes, once rich in color, are now faded and timeless. He takes his place at the front of the lecture hall, his form slightly shimmering as he settles. Good evening, students. I am Professor Binns. That's Binns. Today is the first day of our exploration of the ancient histories of magic. Turn to page 16 of A History of Magic. In 1959, Gaspard Shingleton was born on the 17th of June at 5:38 a.m. In his youth, Mr. Shingleton was... And please, roll me a con save, everybody! If you happen to have keen mind, you don't have to make it.
Oh,
no.
Nox, no. Nox, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Atticus.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
I guess I will use inspiration.
Don't. It'll be funnier, Riker. Trust me.
No, let it roll.
Let it happen, man. Let it happen.
Too bad.
Just like, can you even read? Falls asleep immediately.
Oh, you could read in your sleep? That's so cool.
All right. We're going to go down the list. Dove, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
That is exactly what you needed.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Lumina.
16.
Nice. Nox.
I got a 4.
Natural
My,
one.
my con modifier is +3.
No.
Asta?
I got a 13.
Solid. Victoria.
17.
Nice. Atticus.
A 10.
Okay. Hero.
Me and Lumina are twinning it up with a 16.
Nice. Everyone but Atticus stays awake? Yeah.
Nox with a natural one?
Good. With natural one.
For
You didn't
4?
tell me it was a natural one.
We did say out loud.
With saying I got a 4 with my con mod being a +3.
No, Nox got a 4 total. So I think they failed.
Don't worry, mocks don't matter yet.
They always matter.
Okay, so everybody gives a good go. Nox, you. Good evening, students. Nox, hits the desk immediately. Just something comes over you, and you are out.
Lumina would like to Veriverto Nox's book into a pillow.
You may attempt the spell if you want.
I have it locked in because I nat 20'd it.
Yeah, I
Take
imagine
up head.
Nox was just like leaning on their desk, and as soon as the teacher talked, like as soon as the teacher started talking, it's like one of those situations where you're like, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second, and then you wake up like an hour later.
Just blinks.
Just.
And then Atticus, you like stay awake for a little bit. Take a little yawn. Your eyes begin to grow a little bit heavier. Oh, can make notes, and then you
This is
lean on
boring
your hand.
anyways. I might as well just take a tiny little sleep. The thread count was so bad in my room.
Yeah, you haven't had much sleep, so you zonk out. But you're able to get a little bit of the lecture before you go to sleep. Do you have a name? Everyone has E's and A's. Nox has a T.
Yeah.
And for those of you who stay awake, you learn about how Gaspar Shingleton was the inventor of the self-stirring cauldron in the 80s. He's still alive.
Nice.
Okay. And with History Magic finished, I think that would be a good time to take our break. We'll come back in 10 minutes.
See y'all soon.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Magic and Mysterium is brought to you by one of the most powerful spells of them all. You've heard of Power Word Kill. A very powerful spell indeed. But let me tell you about a much more powerful spell. Power Word Cuck. Drop Power Word Cuck today.
Really?
Over your friends. The reaction that just immediately gets.
Let Annie
What is-
finish.
what is wrong with you?
Let her talk. Let her speak.
You see the spell in action right now. The immediate reaction that it gets. Try it today for only 3 small payments of $19.99.
Power Word Cuck. My God. So our next class. Oh, Robin had to go. She isn't feeling too well. But she said she's gonna try really hard next week to be here for the whole session. Next up we have Muggle art. Now, you head across the way, just across the hallway. There is art class, but the door is locked and there's no lights on inside. Take a look at your schedule again. Muggle art, not art. Oh. And you head down the spiral staircase and across the courtyard. On the left, you step into a small curved room that hosts the Muggle art class. Professor Bruce stands at the front, talking to the boy named Brett to get some art.
Who?
We're about to find out.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. She's a tall woman with grayish silver hair that flows down her shoulders calmly. You can see her wear the same quiet and happy expression you've seen during last night's sorting ceremony. There is like paintings and student work that is plastered all around the walls out here, and desks lay with paint that has encrusted upon them. Everyone, please come and take a sketchbook and a piece of charcoal from the front, if you will. You see a large pile of black leather-bound books in the center of the table. Afterward, you are to write your name inside. This will be your lifeline in this class. It is where we will pour our creativity and our imagination. Now, while there is much more one can create and craft using magic, simple tools such as this piece of charcoal can be great starting places for new witches and wizards to hone their skills. Fuck. I can feel it the whole fucking
Bless
like.
you, Professor Bruce.
Oh.
It's the charcoal. It gets in your nose. It's a terrible thing.
Felt of the whole monologue. I still feel it there. There's something going on. Annoying me. Stupid allergies. Where was I? Good starting places for new witches and wizards to hone their skills outside of a wand. Many of the base Muggle understandings of practical art will aid you to create higher quality artistry in the wizarding world. Today, we're going to try out portrait drawing. Now, I want to see where you all kind of start out. So, I want you to pair up and draw your partner as you see them. Okay? And everybody starts to go up to the front, grabbing like their sketchbooks and pieces of charcoal and starting to make connections with other people. So all of you are going to tell me who you partner up with.
I would probably Wilfred probably.
Wilfred's up at the front, like putting on a few different things. You pop in next to him. Victoria.
Why do you always jump when you see me?
I think mostly it's because of the forehead.
My forehead is perfectly fine, thank you. It looks better than your glasses.
You want me to draw it for you?
No. Well, yes, but you know.
Sweet. Partners then.
Yes.
Professional question. You said draw them as we see them, right? That's correct. Yeah, cool. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah. Shall we get started?
Yeah, let's. Mischievous look comes over his face.
Victoria's still pretty serious. Like she's not very. Yeah, she doesn't have a mischievous look right now.
But Wilfred does, is what I was
Oh,
saying.
I know. I know that. I know that. I know that. I know. I'm just contrasting.
Victoria. Knox, what about you?
I think Knox is very uncertain of themselves. Like they grab the sketchbook and everything, but they aren't really actively looking for a partner because they're like they're feeling a little bit like, oh no, like
Ernisia approaches you. Ernisia approaches you. Hey, Nightshade. She
yes.
waves the book and everything. Do you
Ernisia,
want to
right?
partner up? Yeah, that's my name. Or you can call me Ernie if you want. Or just like E.
Well, Ernie or E, I guess. Yeah. You want to partner up?
That's what I asked.
Yeah. Sorry, my Wi-Fi was being weird.
Oh, okay. So she's like, that's what I asked.
Well, then lead the way.
Perfect. She walks you over. Gemma looks over and looks a little peeved. Doesn't know why. Hero. So you feel a tap on your shoulder. Hey, do you want to? It's Nolan. He's here.
The eyes still kind of puffy, just like, oh, sure, yeah.
I don't know how well I'm going to do, but you know.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Do you need to? Is this a weird question? Do you need to touch my face?
It would help.
Okay, sure, why not? And then so kind of just like
lead him over.
So like find a little space in the room and just they'll start to like do their little artwork or whatever.
Atticus. You can see Victoria is going off with Wilfred. Okay. You see Ernisia going off with Knox.
If I'm somebody random, I don't really care.
Wanna roll? Taylor. Third degree.
Oh, the quiet one. Hi.
Do you have a name?
I don't think I've ever heard you say it.
It's Taylor. Taylor Moreno.
Well, now that we're best friends. Shall I draw you, Taylor?
Is that how that works?
Apparently so.
Okay, bestie.
Great.
You guys go off
Taylor, what's your deal? Like, do you have a soul, or are you just a autonomous being?
Well, when it comes to a soul, that's really more like a philosophical question, don't you think? So I don't really know. I mean, how do you know that you have a soul?
I had a Dementor almost remove it once when I was 4.
That's terrifying.
I'm lying. It's a magical phenomenon. It's like saying, how do we know that wand cores exist? It's there. Otherwise, how do we have magic?
I mean, I can break open a wand and I can see the core. If I break you open, all there is blood.
Maybe that's a soul.
Oh, I do bleed.
He's like drawing her right now, like, great.
Vasa. I think coming over. Just trying to think here. I think like Rin comes over. Hey, I loved that songs. The songs you were doing this morning.
Oh, really? Thanks. I figured we need to brighten up the day, especially get the nervousness out. You know,
Honestly, I think it was the best start. I was a little nervous for classes, but kind of calmed me down. Do you mind if I draw you?
Oh, of course. Actually, that'd be awesome. I could definitely try and draw you though. I'm not the best at drawing, but I'll try.
And you guys go off together. Dove, you look around as everyone like pairs up with people left, right, and then you can see there's like really nobody left. Professor Bruce comes over. Miss Commander, is it?
Hi, Professor. Yeah.
You have a partner?
I don't. I was just sort of waiting. I wanted to be polite and have everyone, that was already friends pair up, and then everyone else started pairing up with them, and
Best to be
I was just.
proactive next time. Let's see. Next round. There's a student with anybody. Come, follow me.
Right.
She walks you over to where Janice is currently sitting and has started to try sketching a little thing or just as like testing the charcoal. Hello. Hi. I found you a partner. You don't have one, do you? I was just thinking I'd do it alone, so can't really draw somebody that you aren't with, right? You can draw on an empty chair, she says. Dove, here's your seat.
Thank you. She'll sit down. Hi.
Hi. She puts a hand forward.
I'm Dove, Scamander. Nice to meet you.
Scamander. Where have I heard that before? That's one of our textbooks. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh, yeah, that's Grandpappy Newt. We don't actually say Grandpappy where I'm from. It's just really funny to say it.
I've an odd one. All right, apparently I'm drawing you. I can't guarantee you that I'm going to draw you any better than I would a chair.
Oh, thank goodness I'm also not that great with drawing. I tried learning, the violin when I was younger, and those classes. Well, I didn't get the, good money off of them, let's just say.
Lumina knows how to do the violin. If you ever want to take it back up, I'm sure you could talk to her.
Oh, probably. That would be nice.
I'm Janice, by the way.
Pretty name.
I guess. And she gets to draw him. All right, everybody. Everyone's going to make me a performance check, and then the players are going to narrate what you all draw based on your roles.
Woo!
Whoa, we're rolling the thing? Let's see what we get.
It's crazy.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'm good at one thing. I'm still not even the best. You give me good shit.
Okay.
Hero, do you want a D4?
You know what? Sure.
Would you
Why
like?
not? Let's get
Would you
to
like
at
my
least.
subscriber advantage as well?
Ooh. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you for the love. Sure, I'll try it.
Just try it.
Okay.
Just Nox saying over to Hero. Nox will say over to Hero, like seeing them, just like give them a little wave and say, "I'm sure this class won't be any trouble for you. You've definitely got a wonderful mind. I'm sure some creative thoughts are in there." And that's words of encouragement.
Oh god, I forgot we had that trait as Hufflepuffs. That's right. I gotta start using that. Thank you.
You got it. Believe in yourself.
If I need to rolling a d4, it's exclamation point R and then plus 1d4, right? I would assume. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, exclamation point
don't forget
R
the space.
space D4.
Okay, dumb semantics question. D4 or 1d4?
1d4.
Okay.
What I
always
do,
D4.
I just take the pin, take away the 20, put a 4. Makes my life easy.
That makes so much sense. So it's 17 in
Yeah.
total.
Nice.
Yay.
Three
Thank you,
D4.
We're going to
guys.
work at Dove, and we're going to work our way back. So,
Oh, okay.
Dove, you and Janice begin working hard. She gets an extra 20.
Of course.
Mhm. She's drawing, like, very, very quickly, making little marks and whatnot. Drawing down the hair, looking up at you for a minute. I think I've got it. What about you?
Still trying. I can't quite. I think I got it. I think I got it. And she's raising her hands. She's been using them a lot instead of just the charcoal. She's been like trying to create highlights and stuff, but she's not using any kind of eraser or anything. She's just been like wiping it. So it's all over her hands.
And Janice says, "Well, here." She'll toss it over toward you, and you see a very lifelike, completely lifelike version of yourself. I think I caught your likeness.
You said you were much good at it.
Oh no,
This is wonderful. It's beautiful, even.
I'm nowhere as good as like my dad was, for instance. There's lots of people who can do it better than I can.
I think
Mr.
this-
Verden, this shows skill far beyond your years. Bruce comes by and sees it offhand. Paul points to Ravenclaw. Oh, thank you, Professor.
I think you might be a shoo-in for a museum.
What about you?
It's not much, but I think I got some fingerprints towards the side of it. You're gonna have to forgive me for that. And she will flip it over and kind of hand it over to her. I rolled a 21.
This is far too pretty.
I was really kind of just trying to struggle with your bangs a little bit. I didn't mean to make them frame so much, and I had to cut away some stuff. And you've got very nice hair, and it kind of frames. Your ponytail's real nice, and it's like long, and I was trying to get the fullness of it. And the highlights are like the sheen, because the lights here kind of bounce off it in a nice way. Sorry, I'm rambling too much.
Did a very proficient job.
Thank you kindly.
I don't really care much for mine. If you wanted to take it or anything, so
I'd be honored. Thank you, Janice.
would it be so bold to ask if I can keep this? Make a little trade, I guess.
Absolutely. I'd love for you to have it.
She'll take it. She'll use a Defendo to quietly slice it on the one side. She gingerly folds it into a notebook. Okay. Nox. You and Ernesia are working hard. Will you stop moving?
I'm not used to sitting this still.
What did you get?
I got a 15.
And Ernesia got a natural 1.
Make a stick figure.
There. Done. She like kind of folds it down. She looks over. Do you want to show each other at the same time?
It looks like it's made in MS Paint.
Knox will say, like, they kind of draw a few more lines here and there, and they're like, okay, I think I'm ready to.
On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. With a big smile, she shows you hers. And it very much is MS Paint stick figure, but she added earrings.
I think Knox kind of looks at it and just goes, it's like, oh, wow.
So, what do you think? It's terrible. It's really, really bad. Yeah.
Knox just goes, well, I feel so honored that you see me in such a good light. I mean, look at the detail in those earrings.
You can keep it if you want.
I'll treasure it. Thank you.
What did you make?
Oh, well, I don't know how it'll compare, but here. And yeah, it's like this picture, but you know, like the art style and Take on Me, where it's like
all sketchy,
pencil sketch, but kind of like very rough.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how I'm sort of interpreting the 15, is that it's like kind of looks good, but also looks very sketchy and very rough.
Whoa! But... Oh my gosh! How did you do that?
Well, they say the art is only as good as the subject, and you have this very intense look to you, but I can see that there's some softness there too. So it was easy to make something.
Knox the prodigy.
Oh no. I'm certain there are others that are doing much better than me in this class.
That's Knox. Vasa! Who are you with again?
I'm with Rin.
Yeah. Rin will roll. Yeah. She like kind of touches her face, rubs for a second, and then like goes back, and there's like a big mark of black on her face.
Oh, Vasa's 100% matching. Like, pretty much, I imagine like up to half his forearms, because like he's really just like getting in there, making sure everything's perfect. Like, he's trying to make sure that there's no messes on it or anything like that.
Hey, don't peek. Okay.
What? You don't peek. I'm working hard.
What did you get, Vasa?
I got a 20.
Mm-hmm.
She
presents hers to you. She got a 15. Okay, I think I'm done. Here, What do you think? Please be nice. And you can see your curly hair that's down. Your face is a little bit simplified, but you kind of got your outfit and everything.
Oh, that's really good.
You can also see you're holding a ukulele.
I'm glad. You even got the cherry blossoms on the side too. Oh my! I'm just gonna work hard on that. Not pretend that mine's not exactly perfect, but I imagine yeah, I need a second to think. My mind just went completely blank when I saw Knox's profile. Take the 5 seconds deep breath. Just be like, I'm
It's
not
calling
exactly.
me.
Oh, you getting a call? Give me a second to relax. Oh my.
Okay. They're just outside. Just gotta let them in.
All right. Fun fact: sliced bread was invented to save money in the Great Depression. For more fun facts, subscribe
Fun
to Vibe.
facts. They finally had when they had sliced bread. They finally had something to compare things to. You're
Fun
like,
fact.
This is the greatest thing since last week when we invented sliced bread.
Fun fact: there's no rats in Alberta.
Fun fact: there's no proper name for the back of the knee.
That's very true. That's very true. That's very true.
Fun fact: I'm gay.
There is a proper name for the back of the knee. It just changes from person to person. Mine are Pauline and Samantha.
Are those official in the textbooks?
They're given as examples. They say, name for back of knee varies. Example: Pauline and Samantha.
Source and
Source, trust me, bro.
So yeah, Vasa, you're able to make her.
It's
And
not exactly the best image I'm doing, but you go to character art. I tried. It was not good. I tried my best. I couldn't make it charcoaly enough. I really did.
oh no!
I tried to speed run. I tried to speed run it. I couldn't. That was the best I got.
Goodness! Inspiration.
Oh, that's amazing.
I try to get the hair right. I try to remember what you looked like when you visited the island, but that was like a long time ago. So
She absolutely loves it. I think you hear a kind of a high pitched screech. Ooh.
yeah. So you like it? I'm assuming.
Yes, I like it. Boss, I thought you said that you were going to be bad at this.
Well, art's not really finger art's not really my thing, and I had no idea what this place is. Do you know what a muggle is?
You're from the States, right?
Yeah.
I think they call it no-match there.
Oh, it's nomad art. Okay, now it's making sense. I was like, muggle, is that like? Doesn't really make sense.
And Hero, you are with Logan? Nolan, right?
Nolan.
So we cut to Nolan, sitting across from you, and he's touching your face. Okay. Don't worry, I wash my hands.
You're okay. Ignore the stubble. I had a beard. I had a beard earlier, so
I don't feel any stubble.
That's good.
Wait, how did you have a beard?
I'm Today magic is wonky. It's a little strange.
He like touches your ears, then up from there. May I touch your hair?
I mean, I guess you kind of have to draw it. So
I can just do your face. I don't have to.
no, it's fine. I trust your hands to not mess up my hair. You're fine.
I'll do my best. Kind of like, oh, you have braids.
Yes, they're a little disheveled right now, probably, but yes.
I think he says like, my mom taught me how to braid hair. Sometimes I do her when I was little. I don't know if I'd be able to do yours though.
That's a valuable skill to have. So hey, I mean, I'm sure you can. It's not too difficult. You just need a lot of water.
And he kind of pulls back and tries to get to work. And natural one.
You know, it's okay. Can I give him my a D4?
It's a natural one. It's not gonna help.
Listen, I'll still give him words of encouragement though when he shows it to me. Like, hey, it looks great. It looks amazing. You did a wonderful job.
That is a 5 total then.
Hey, we'll take it.
He like it's like trying to do it on the page here, and he says, I think that should be it. Yeah.
And then show me yes first, and then I'll describe what I wrote to you, what I drew for you.
He turns his over, and you can see that he suffers from the issue of the placement on the page. So like the eyes and nose and things are like off, and like the hair is like up at one side. The elements are there. They're not like as great as many other people, but they're there. They're just not proportioned right.
You know, back home, you'd make a killing. It's very abstract.
Oh, no.
I like it. She kind of says as she's like looking at it and just, art is really subjective. My dad was an artist. He was a painter, and a lot of his facial things, he always liked to jokingly put things in the wrong place sometimes for certain people just to give them something to giggle about. So yeah, I like it. I really like what you did. It's nice.
I'm gonna go die in the corner.
No, you can't die. You're too young. You got at least probably two more decades on us. Minimum.
What do you see when you look at me?
Well, I really in my drawing, he does have a, just to make sure I'm remembering him right. He has a walking stick, correct?
Yes. It's actually a stave, it's called, and it is his wand.
That's actually perfect because that's exactly what my brain was picturing. So, in the Muggle world, in a lot of there's books about great wizards with staves and these powerful staves who are capable of these great and wondrous feats. And well, the most wondrous feat sometimes there is kindness and gentleness and openness, and you've shown all of those things to me so far since we've been here. So in my picture, it's you, but it's how I see you, which I feel like you have a very mature-ish air to you. So you're a little bit older in this, and you have the clothing of someone who is off adventuring. In your hand there is your stave, and in this stave it is covered in these beautiful crystals and flowers and all of these wondrous things. And you look exuberant. You look like you are just curious. There's a state of pure joy. And if you were to Well, I guess if you could tactilely feel a picture, I guess it is soft. It's there's no hard creases. There's nothing that is like too jagged or crinkled. Everything is just smooth, and it is just complete. And you're really kind. So in my picture, as like a last little detail, you're handing a flower off to a little child, and they are just looking at you with such love and just joy and just yeah. It's probably a little too much. I kind of got a little carried away. So it's
You
a lot
must
more
have learned a
animated.
lot from your dad.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to paint with him all the time before he got sick. He doesn't do it as much anymore, but I try to show him things when I see him and stuff like
You
that.
painted a very good picture out of words. Thank you.
Yeah. You can keep it if you want. And she kind of tries to hand it to you. I know you can't see it, but you'll know it's from me somehow.
I have it up here.
Heck yeah. That's the best, the memory library, she says.
He's like really touched. I think really, really touched. You have advantage on any downtimes that you do with him because once we do downtimes, there's like you can get closer to people during the breaks. You have advantage for him. And inspiration was given to you.
Fuck yeah.
That was amazing.
We
Victoria,
love
you're off with Wilfred.
Yeah.
He's not even looking up at you. How could yeah. Don't forget the horns. What'd you get?
I got a 16.
All right. You ready?
Should I be? No, I don't think I'll ever be ready for you, but go ahead.
Here you go. And he hands it over. And you can see you are drawn. He got like a 13, and he drew you as an imp with horns and wings.
Well,
What do you think?
accurate. Very accurate. You really captured my essence, Wilfred.
And he's like, I couldn't really get the blonde in there, so I just kind of like drew around it.
That's
The
all right.
horns themselves, I was thinking like straight ones or curled ones, and for you, it's like that straight one that you can
Straight.
stab people with. As you can see on the side there, I have you taking candy from a young newborn baby, and they're crying.
Oh, well, I see.
You can keep that.
Yeah. Thanks.
Frame it or something.
I might just do that. Thanks. She'll take it.
All right, what do you got me?
I'm gonna post it in the character
You
art.
put my face on the board? What?
I'm gonna post it in the character art in just a second.
Yeah.
There it is.
Much more chalky.
This is really good. What the fuck, Victoria?
I mean, I know.
You could have warned me. I thought I was laying it on thick. Well, now I feel like an asshole.
No, it's all right, Wilfred. I don't know. She just says, I wanted you to be, I feel like you don't get enough appreciation, especially with your dad. So thought I might give you some today.
Victoria, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, Wilfred. I know you were being funny. I understand. Trust me. It's all right.
You didn't laugh, so
I wasn't expecting it. It was unexpected. I'm laughing now. I know.
No. Give me another chance.
No, Wilfred, it's all right. It's all right.
No, please. It's pretty good, right? Oh, he rolled better the second time. And I think like he doesn't finish it before class ends, but it's
Yeah.
something that like he likes halfway through. So whenever we'll still do Atticus, but whenever class does end, he's like, I'll give this to you next week. Okay?
You don't have to. It's fine, Wilfred.
I want to. I want to.
All right. Thanks.
Atticus. You're with Taylor.
Yes.
So do you like straighten your hair?
No. It's naturally this straight.
How often do you go to the salon?
I used to go weekly, but now I can't.
Why not?
Because I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I guess. You should not about Hogwarts salon. I'd go all the time.
I can tell.
Is that an insult?
I don't know. What did
You
you
don't
think
know
it
if your
was?
own statement was an insult?
I think you will tell me anyways.
I don't know if it's an insult.
Then I'll never know what you're going to say.
She's going to like continue working, and I'm going to see how she does. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Looks down, looks up, looks down, looks up. I don't think it's going to get any better than this. I'm sorry, I've never used charcoal.
It's making it all smudgy.
What are you talking about? Just shaking. She's like scratching her cheeks, and there's like the lines that go over.
Atticus is like glancing up. Let's just say that I think that I'm giving you a more flattering interpretation than what you might have expected from anybody else.
If that's
I
how
do
you
love my
see me.
fellow Slytherins after all.
I can't control who's into me or not.
Not that way. And he flips his page around to reveal a portrait of Taylor. He got a 19.
Very lifelike.
It's exceptionally plain. In terms of like there's like no background, no nothing. It is purely just like her neck fading into nothing. And I think there might be a little bit of a caricature of her eyes being the size of like flying saucers, and this like absolute look of just like stillness, like the personification of apathy in a perfectly straight lip.
Taylor looks down at her own drawing. You've done a good job. Taylor goes silent. It's better than mine. She hands it over toward you, and of course, you can see yours as being a child's drawing. You know, more like line art than anything else.
Honestly, this dribbly thing, I really just didn't put any effort into it, if I'm going to be honest. But thank you.
Taylor stares at the art that you've created. Stares and stares and stares. Blinks a few times.
Oh, you lost your staring contest. How sad.
You can have it back.
He like takes it back, rips out the
bell goes, and Taylor stands up and walks away without a word, without like a goodbye or anything. Like, Okay, bye, Taylor.
That's not unexpected behavior, Alex.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've had one day with her, okay? This is your first
still
time
think that it's not
experiencing her.
unexpected behavior.
So
This class
Okay.
ruled.
that is Muggle art. After that, we have dinner where they serve stuffed duck and mashed potatoes. And then we have the end of day. So any abilities that were once a day, like the intellect's double check notes, are reset.
Woo!
I have a tailored charcoal. I don't know if it's good or not.
A tailored charcoal?
I accidentally made it on accident because I was just making random ones, and this one popped up
Yeah.
and I saw it, and it was perfect for Taylor.
Same. This is kind of exactly what Atticus described. The eyes as big as flying saucers, like fucking the straight lip.
I didn't mean to make it on accident. I just popped him like, that's Taylor.
Please put that in community art.
All right.
Holy cow, that is really good. Oh my god, I just look at it and I'm like, that's exactly the look, the stare. Oh. I have to send this to somebody. Oh. Okay. Early the next morning, the bells greet you, and defense against the dark arts is soon at hand. You walk up the coiling staircase and exit off onto the 5th floor of the Oxford building. On the right, you enter a long, rectangular room. The area is bright and open, and all the desks have been pushed to the far walls, and above you, moving and shifting, illusions of colorful pictograms that depict magical beasts slowly running wild over the ceiling. Banners of colorful ribbon arc across the banisters, and on the walls, you can see multiple moving photos, all of the same person, posing alone or with friends in front of world monuments and natural wonders. One larger one shows the same woman laying next to a sleeping dragon and patting its head with giddy amazement. 1 minute, because I'm going to pull up some stuff. I believe in Hogwarts locations, we do have a DADA classroom. Oh, here's some stuff to show. Serpentine staircase from the movie, actual location. DADA classroom.
Ooh.
Okay. Your classmates have filled the room, laughing and conversing loudly between one another. On the far side of the room, you see Wilfred, Delilah, and Rin messing with a marble bust set on a pillar on the far side. Wilfred is ducking down behind it as Rin asks the statue silly questions. I can't remember where I put them, my dear. I'm afraid I'm a little dense, he says, knocking on the head of the bus. And they all kind of laugh a bit too hard at the stupid joke. And just as that moment, you all hear, Wilfred screams at the top of his lungs, and the room goes silent as pieces of marble fly out in every direction like shrapnel. Good evening, class. You turn to see a smiling woman standing in the doorway and lowering her wand. Happy to meet you all. I'm Professor Rohart. What you just saw there was a powerful little spell called Bombarda. Would you want to give it a go? The class largely erupts into a frenzy of excited voices. All right. Everyone will get a turn. Line up in a single line, please, and we can begin class. I'm not gonna say it. Not today. She stands in front of a long line of students and paces as she speaks. Bombarda, also called the Explosion Jinx, is a special spell to be used on objects and never other students. Understand? If I hear of anyone ending up in the hospital wing for unjust spell work, it'll be a month detention. Now, the Explosion Jinx is best used to clear debris or heavy objects from your path. While destructive, spell has helped me get out of a few tight positions in the past. In this class, we will be learning potentially lethal spells. Although this class is a controlled space, it's important that we set a precedent for the way you think about the spells you learn here. Now, can anyone tell me the difference between jinxes, hexes, and curses?
And
Damn, I was double muted. Oh, God damn it.
This is a history magic check.
It does slightly benefit people who have their cameras on.
I need to buy a camera. Actually,
I'm not even gonna
Or-
bother.
Get a fucking camera then.
I need to buy one.
Right?
I know.
You got the D4?
Oh wait,
And
I
you need to get like you need to get like OBS or something and have like a hand that comes up, like a PNG of a hand.
Just have a hand. Oh, I have an idea. Oh,
Just
Alex,
every
you gave me a genius idea.
Every time I like put my hand up, I just go. Just.
Just. Ooh. We're in a.
I'm like a
We've come
gosh
across a
dang
little bit of a
bully over here
quandary.
trying to get a D4.
We gotta have a like a character who like doesn't actually have arms, you know?
Yes.
And they're like, me,
It's like
me.
it's like the
Alex, I figured it
Full
out.
body.
Nice.
Oh, that's smart.
That definitely won't be that definitely will be quick.
So three of us rolled a 23, but I think if
Damn.
people
Okay.
are
Well,
higher than me,
I just get to pick. Ooh. Well, actually, if three of you roll a 23 and you put your hand up first, then do you know the answer, Jess?
I do know the answer, but maybe you should. I mean, I don't know. They probably
Why
have a
don't you
higher
each
modifier.
tell a definition of
I don't care if they have a higher
one
modifier. You put your hand up first. Because you got the same as them, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
With
So
the
she looks
D4.
around the room. Other people put up their hands and stuff, and she looks around. How about you? What's your name?
Dove's commander.
Well, Dove. What's the difference?
So jinxes are quick, hexes last for a bit, and curses are permanent.
Yes! 5 points to Hufflepuff. Jinxes are quick and immediate displays of power and control. Hexes create negative effects that temporarily last on the target, and curses, lastly, are spells that create indeterminately long or permanent negative effects. With power comes those who would abuse that power. Over the next 7 years, we will help you to have the greatest defense against anyone who may have ill intent. But enough of the doom and gloom. She waves her wand, and multiple podiums with marble busts land out of the ceiling. Boom, 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 boom. On the far side of the room. Sort of like a firing range. Now, you simply point your wand at the target, muster up as much of raw feeling as you can, and speak. One of the busts turns to a fine powder. Go! And everybody will attempt Bombarda.
Woo!
Okay. Dub, what'd you get? Dove.
I think she's walking the dog right now. She put in the
Okay.
chat.
Just put in the private chat. BRB
Lumina.
taking the dog.
Lumina's not here either.
Yeah.
Nox.
18.
18. Okay. Boop. Asa.
I'm going through some problems right now. Give me 1 sec.
Okay. Victoria.
19.
Atticus.
16.
Hero.
That will be a 5.
All right. I've fixed my problems and they've not been good. my best was a 7. Because I inspode and double check notes.
Wait,
Fucks.
you're an intellect, Nick?
Oh fuck! I don't even have that. Never mind. Fucking.
Oh, you're not
fuck.
intellect?
I'm stupid as fuck. I was Ravenclaw thinking about it. That's actually the best I got is actually because the 8 does not count. It's a 5 because inspo just automatically rerolls. Never mind.
Okay. Everybody points their wands toward the marble bus, and a few bombardas come out. Nox, Victoria, Atticus, bombarda, and they kind of hit and crack through the marble bus. Some of them fall off their perches. Other ones, the nose blasts off in the mouth. Atticus, you're able to kind of blow a hole through the head of one of them. Ooh. Meanwhile. Vasa and Hero are next to one another, and Vasa goes, and you can hear a slight little farting noise.
Oh, the eggs got me.
Hero, oh no, from Barna, and there's a little crack, and you can see confetti come out of your wand.
Oh, that rocks.
Something came out, so
how did
the winds open?
Victoria, what?
I'm curious how Sally did.
Sally. Oh, she's pretty good at this. Like she rolled low, but I don't know. She's good. I want to showcase that she's good at this shit. So yeah, you can see a few other people in class are trying out some stuff. You can see Ernesia blows through hers, and Sally does as well. You can see Sally, her aim's a little bit off. She hits the podium and like wood splinters nearby. Professor Rojas is about to congratulate her, Miss Ernesia. Very good, Miss Ernesia. I think Bombarda and Wilfred's wand shoots a purple beam. It hits the edge, and the marble bust is turned into a fine powder. Mr. Gideon, I'm sorry. No, 5 points to Hufflepuff. They're now in the lead. Really? Cool. Blind luck.
High five, Hero! You did something.
Sally rolls her eyes. And everybody is going to be able to attempt 2 other spells of your choice.
Oh god, it's not going to go well. This is not.
Okay.
We'll try.
We got this.
Can I go ahead and do a Vada Kedavra at this point? Sure. Just get it out the way at this point.
Get it out.
Vasa actually has 14 corruption points. Like he's been inviting everybody to the resort. It's actually a murder resort.
It may or may not be a cult. Who's to say? Urban Dictionary might say it's a cult. The actual dictionary doesn't.
It's like that joke
Greetings
from
and
Futurama
new
where
sun to you this day.
it's like that
Sorry.
Futurama joke where it's just like, "Oh, you should definitely go to this spa. I've never been there myself, but they always give me like $10 when I send people there." And then they go there. It's just like a forced labor camp.
Honestly, we did have a bit of forced labor camp, but a nice Jamaican man came, and we now made it all off one Australian guy.
Exactly, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do.
Okay, two other spells. Anybody ready?
I had a quick
I'm
question.
good.
Question, Andy?
Yeah, I was looking at the Wands and Wizards rule book, and there was I was talking with Sikrin because I was actually like, hey, well, like you know D&D stuff. What should I do for this type of character? Any advice and stuff? They mentioned Devicto, but I didn't see that on the website, but I did see it in the rulebook.
Victo exists. It is a hidden spell. It's something you have to go out of your way to learn.
Okay. I just I thought I'd ask because they're like that was a spell they mentioned, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's a little like Easter egg. It's one spell that's not in any of the textbooks.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, Victoria.
I got another 19 for Petrificus Totalis, and then I got a 12 for Flipendo.
Okay, you can keep your E.
Thank you.
Oh wait, am I on the right one? Yeah, you can keep your E. Victoria. I think Sally walks over toward you.
Yeah.
Some people just get lucky. She says toward Wilfred.
What's your problem with him?
I don't have a problem with Wilfred.
It seems like you do. I didn't see that. Anyway, so sometimes it seems like the two of you are at odds. I don't know why.
No, he's funny. He's just also a little annoying. That's all. Logan's annoying too, and I love him.
Well, that's true.
Don't practice some spells.
Oh, I thought you'd never asked.
My mom. I don't know. Why don't you ask her? I'm sure she'd love to get a letter from you.
It's been a while. I have to sneak them past father. You know how difficult that is.
Yeah. I wish our families were on better terms, honestly.
I know. I don't agree with him. I should just
Well, why don't I throw a flipendo at you, and then I can get brownie points by saying that I beat a green grass in a fight.
Oh, well. You can try to breed a green grass and fight. You could certainly get the participation trophy.
Why? No, I'm definitely gonna do it.
Right? Hit me.
First one, not any better than yours. Second one was a 19 on the die. You guys do some sparring back and forth, and she does get some good hits on you, but you get some good hits on her too.
Yeah, it's like you're getting better.
And you nearly cracked my rib.
For what it's worth, I am really good at this. Should be proud.
Really good at this. Flipendo, and that's when she gets you. Oh,
yeah.
You go flying across the room. That's
Listen,
Victoria.
I said you should be proud.
Who's up next?
I'm ready.
Awesome.
All
Who are
right.
you partnering with?
Oh, I'm going to partner against Will. Because I think it'd be really funny to start trying to bounce a guy.
You looking at me?
Oh,
no one else here? You must be looking at me.
I'm looking at you. Who do you think? There's no one else there. So I'm looking at you. Clearly you may be blind. Blinder than Nolan, maybe.
Jeez.
Come on, buddy. Let's come on.
Earlier at breakfast, kept grabbing more pieces of toast for him, and he kept being confused because he thought that he had eaten all of his toast, and he found another slice. And he found another. It's so funny.
Really? Come on, you can't be doing that to him.
I don't know. Seems like a good sport. He's a cool guy.
What you really got to do is here's the long con because school just started. Let's take his desk in like transfiguration and move it an inch every day.
You'll see him there with a cane going like trying to find the edge.
You just keep moving his desk until it ends up like right next to the door, and you won't even realize. All right, let's see if I can do this. I probably can't, but I basically would like to try and flipendo him and then start to basically spongify the ground, so he starts to like bounce like a trampoline.
Totally. Make those attempts if you haven't already.
I have made those attempts. Is that fun enough? Is that fun enough to make my wand happy or no?
That's fun. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. So. Oh, that changes so much. Give me 5 seconds to do quick math. Because, I love and hate him. Love and hate him.
I dropped it, and it dropped on the nat 20.
It's dropped on the nat 20? That's crazy. Take away 5 from all my, or add 5 to all my rolls. Let's go. So it turns a 7 into a 12. And it turns a 9 into a 14. Barely passed. 14. If I didn't make this fun, my wand would have killed me.
That's an A. You're not getting a D, not today.
Let's have some fun. Basically flipendo him, and then does it have to be the floor to spongify, or can I spongify like a wall?
If you spongify a wall, then he hits the wall, ooh, and then immediately hits the ground. Bang.
Oh, I should have double spongified. My bad.
And you and Wilfred grow a little closer. Okay, boss is done. Who's next?
I have my spells, but I'm not sure yet who to partner up with.
I can partner up with you, and then we can do ours at the same time.
Okay.
Let's do it. So, Nox, you're like sitting there looking at the little sketch that you made last period, and then walking over is Hero, looking nervous, but you know Nox. You've talked to them a few times, so you feel comfortable, a little more comfortable than other people.
Hey, buddy. If you want to throw me around the room, is how we're supposed to be doing right now.
Oh, well, I'm sure that you've got some tricks up your sleeve, but I will warn you ahead of time. My father always urged the importance of vigilance and all that, so if I get a little bit intense, then please forgive me for that.
Affirmative. And you just see several beads of sweat trickle down the face.
Well then, go ahead. Show me what you've got.
All right.
Show us what you got.
I want to see what you got. Okay. So
first hit's free.
First
Next
hit's
one's
free.
gonna cost you.
Well, then great. So the first spell she's gonna try on you then is Infirma Cerebra, but she got a 0, so fucking fails. No. And then I love it. Yes, we love playing with our food. Love it. Absolutely.
Man, I didn't know that Alex was a basic bitch doing duck lips.
Wow. Okay. Damn, that was violent. Well,
Alex
shit.
has lips.
It got worse. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Those are pot shots. Oh my god. And then for the second roll, I got my first win on a spell, so I can finally say I got a spell right, and it's local mode. Nope, Digitus Wibbly, and I got a 16 on it. So I got a 0 and then a 16.
A 0 and then a 16.
Yep, it was a 19, but I have a -3, so it's 16.
The 16 is the only reason why you're not getting a T.
Yay!
You have a
I'll
D.
take it. Literally, I'll take whatever I can get at this point. The Muggle Bars
Wow.
have a fucking day, man.
Yes. For the sake of flavor, can I say during this little sparring sesh that Nox combos their spells since I succeeded on both of mine?
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah. Just fuck
what do you do?
shit up.
Absolutely. So I think
Give us
Nox
the battle art.
getting the well, so what I rolled for was a Locomotor Wibbly and Flipendo. So I imagine it's like Nox will cast Locomotor Wibbly and then basically not like heck yeah, I'll go for full on dramatic flair. Nox will cast Locomotor Wibbly and then do a full on roll to into a cast of a Flipendo.
Dark Souls roll.
Like a Dark Souls roll, like.
So you throw a spell like toward Nox. So Nox will spell at you. Your fingers kind of go like limp. It's hard to hold your wand. You try to throw a spell at them, and they roll out of the way and like under their arm, throw a spell back toward you. Which spell is it again?
Flipendo.
So I go into the nearest wall.
Hero, you can make a strength save.
Oh yay! Okay.
Oh wait. Wait. Sorry. Let me. I need to double check something because the first one I did was Locomotor Wibbly. So.
Oh yeah, I might have disadvantage on
it. Yes. This will make a person's leg so unsteady and weak that they aren't able to keep their balance. Make a ranged spell attack against a being within range. On a hit, the target is knocked prone.
Oh, so I'm just prone?
Yeah, you get boom, knocked back straight down toward the ground.
And then am
I hear Rojas clapping?
Oh yay! So am I making
yeah.
the strength save at disadvantage, or am I not making the strength save?
No, you're not making the strength save.
Cool. Oh well, I did it anyway, and I got a 4, so ignore that. Accidentally clipped it.
Also worth noting, I got the Flipendo on it. The Flipendo was a nat 20.
Nat 20. All right. Very good, Mr. Nightshade. 5 points to Hufflepuff. Again, you can hear Gemma yell, "Excuse me? Nothing."
Nox will just go over to Hero and kind of like bend over a little bit to look down at them like, "You all right?"
You weren't kidding. Can you teach me how to do that?
My dad put me a little bit through boot camp, so I can maybe pass along a few tricks.
Oh, okay. Maybe X and A on the boot camp A, but everything else, yes, please.
Nox, do you help her up?
I feel like Nox, like in this situation, they're normally very like, oh, I gotta keep my distance from people. But in this situation, they're like, well, I gotta help them up. So yeah, so Nox would offer a hand to Hero.
I take it unless I feel a sense of trepidation and danger. I take it.
Yeah. Make me a wisdom save, Hero. Nox fucked up.
It's a good thing.
Nox did a bad.
High wisdom save. That's a 21.
You're good. Nox fucked up, but does not affect her.
Oh yay. Okay.
Yeah. And Nox, you like realize, oh shit, touching your skin, and you gotta pull back. Like Nox probably pulls back really quick.
Yeah.
And you like watch her, and probably Hero's like, "What's wrong?" You don't see any change.
Could I roll an insight check just to see
Yeah.
if I noticed anything? I mean, only a 10. So probably didn't notice much.
Oh, a 10. Sorry, I didn't notice. You rolled a 10.
Oh,
for
sorry.
insight.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it was a 10. I didn't notice much. Probably. I probably just
10?
saw you flinch your hand away.
Maybe he doesn't like to be touched.
Yeah.
Nox just kind of takes a step back and everything. Says, well, unless you want to try again, I think I might be. I might try and just read up more.
Yeah, totally. Thank you for the offer, and I'll be sure to take it later or whenever. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Do wizards have ice packs? She asked the professor.
Do wizards have? Honey, you're a wizard. No, but
Well, how do I conjure an ice pack? My back hurts.
oh, honey, Glacius, and there's a block of ice, like forms out of the air.
Oh, thank you.
She takes like a little cloth, wraps it up. Here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so because I don't think I actually got like what the rolls were here. So Nox, you got a nat 20, right? So that's
yes,
an O.
Nat 20 on the Flipendo and a 12 on Locomotor Wibbly.
Yeah, so you guys are good. So Hero, yeah, I gave you the D. I gave you D for dreadful. Specifically, I don't want that taken out of context. So we got Atticus.
I'd like to pair up with Logan.
Are you certain?
Yes.
I don't think that in the original campaign, Atticus had a single scene with Logan.
No. Atticus had several scenes with Logan. Do you remember the dung bomb incident?
Vaguely. Yeah, okay, yeah.
That was triggered because of Logan. And I want you to know that to this day, Logan remains quite possibly the #1 most hated character in this entire campaign for me. And I do find them to be incredibly disgusting. A toad, a little weevil of a man. And I one day hope that I get to slit his throat myself.
So, with all that context in mind, you see Logan across the room currently casting spells and trying to kind of practice for himself and trying to look cool. Like he's doing like 360 degree in a throw, but he's kind of uncoordinated because he's first year and he doesn't look as cool as he thinks he does.
Atticus is gonna like walk up to him subtly, and once he's like right behind him, be like, "You do that so well."
Thanks.
Like,
I'm
really
did have
impressed.
if you can keep a secret, actually did get to practice a little bit before coming to school.
What?
Yeah. Nora, that's my older sister. She taught me everything she knows.
You must be so lucky. I'm an only child. I'm Atticus Verdigris. I don't know if you ever.
I'm lucky to have sisters. Dude, I am the only boy other than my father and my whole family.
Wow.
You are so lucky being an only child. You have no idea.
Maybe. Well, if you wanted, I'd love to do a little sparring.
Yeah, well,
maybe you can
sure
show me
you'll
a
be
thing
able
or
to
two.
take it. Are you sure you're going to be able to take it though?
Yeah, no, I absolutely can take it.
Atticus or you or both?
I mean, kind of both, but like Atticus wouldn't do it. You know.
This is such a horny conversation. I'm
It is not.
I think that
kind of, yeah.
that you could really teach me a thing or two, Logan.
All right, let's give it a go, and let me roll. Mediocre, double 12s on the die.
Okay, so my first attack roll will be Petrificus Totalis for a 14 to cast.
To cast,
I need to
success.
attack.
If you do, you want to roll to hit? I mean, yeah, roll to hit.
I am rolling to attack Logan. Yeah.
See,
Absolutely.
you can't hit what you don't see. He tries to jump out of the way of your spell.
What is my spell attack? A 5. Okay. A natural 20?
Wait,
You don't
right-
see.
right-
And you are able to shoot a
Your,
spell as he's. What?
Your spell attack would be like a +9, or you unless your intelligence is like
9.
yeah, because he's not yet a +7, because you're not
A
adding
7's the
proficiency.
highest.
Hold on, I'm sorry. A what?
Wait, what's your intelligence modifier?
I can't hear you at all. I'm so sorry. You
Oh
are
no,
so
that's fine.
quiet.
What's your intelligence modifier? Sorry about that.
A +4.
So it would be a +6 here.
Why is it a +5 on this?
I don't know.
What is
Yeah, it
the
should be.
proficiency +3? Oh no, my modifier is not a +4. It's
No, it's +2.
+3. It's a +3. I have a 16 intelligence.
Oh,
You're
okay.
oh no, yeah, I'm saying
So
Okay.
5 is correct.
yes. I was saying your proficiency bonus is a +2.
Yeah, I was like, why is this a 5? Did I not input my proficiency bonus correctly? But
But with a natural 20, as he leaps into the air, you follow him and shoot, and you aim true. Midway through the air, as he's going to like throw a spell at you, you get him straight in the chest. Mid-air, all of his arms and legs snap to the side of his body, and he hits the ground harshly and kind of rolls.
what a lucky shot! And Atticus is gonna like walk up over him and like look
Pressed
down.
on the ground, like,
Gosh, I must have really learned a thing or two from you, haven't I, Logan? Maybe we can continue this. I do really there is one spell I read about that I really want to try. Okay. Dinsagio.
Shit. Do you want a corruption point?
I'm happy to take one. Let me double check notes that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I messed that up. Hold on, let me try this again.
Please. Yes. Yes. Atticus, you gain your first, I think, corruption point.
That's the fastest I've ever done that.
Yeah. For bullying. Tachio. And of course it is part of the curriculum, but the context here is fucky. So you cast that out, and when it hits and he's like he is paralyzed, his teeth grow to like buck teeth.
Atticus like leans down a little bit. I got some private tutoring too. By the way, you looked ridiculous. Keep your hands in next time, and you won't actually look like a pelican flapping its wings about. Have a nice day. And he's gonna walk away.
Inspo-fucking-ration. Absolutely.
I think I still have one. I don't know.
May I?
One? No, it's just 2 spells.
I don't know
How
when
do
I
you
use
see
it.
that? Oh, what's your passive?
I'm sorry?
I'm asking Vassal what his passive perception
Oh,
is.
I'm.
Fuck. I have a better investigation. I have a passive perception of 11.
No. That's it.
Damn. Oh no, the friendship.
You
Not
know,
allowed.
I'll also
Huh?
throw my hat in the ring. My passive perception is it's only 13.
I'll let you make the check.
My passive is 16.
Perception.
Well, it's up to you if you want to make it. I'm just there's people who might want to witness I'm doing this.
I only rolled a 9, unfortunately.
Okay. So, Atticus, you definitely earned that corruption point, and I love it. You did such a good job. I really love that. Okay. Atticus, what were the totals of your castings?
14 and a 17.
You earned an E.
Pardon.
Okay. Last is Dove.
Hi. I think I missed
And-
everything.
Yes. Bombarda and 2 DADA spells.
Okay. Well, I'll do Bombarda first. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Can only go down from here.
Also, Atticus, because you got a nat 20 to hit, that still counts for 5 house points. And then Dove got more house points.
I love how Rojas was like, excellent hit, Atticus, 5 points, and then looks away.
They walked away, yeah.
Rojas just walking away like, I'm such a good teacher.
Meanwhile, Atticus in the background bullying.
That's cool, though, man. Right?
You know what's the funny part too is that if Logan rebelled and did something and like threw a Bombarda, Logan would have been the one in trouble if that was real
Oh,
school.
totally. Yeah, absolutely. Because he's not subtle. Atticus has good subtlety, you know?
It's very true, very true.
Yeah.
Do I just roll the spells?
Yeah.
And get those over with, or?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20 for 21, generic Abatum for 4, and Digital Swiftly for 12.
So I would have given you a P. The natural 20 brings it up by 2 to an E. Was there somebody... Did you want to spar with anybody?
Who did everyone end up sparring with?
Nox was with Hero. Victoria was
Sally.
with Sally. Atticus was with Logan. Really great scene. And Vasa was... What?
Will.
Will?
I was
Who?
with Wilfred.
Oh, you were with Wilfred?
Yep.
Who? Oh, did I mess up? Nox was... No, I did mess up. Okay. My memory is really bad today. And it was yesterday, too. Okay, cool. And Vasa was with Wilfred.
I think she'll keep it going and try to spar with Janice. Spar.
I think, once Professor Rojas was like, everybody get into groups, please. Hey, Dove.
Yeah.
You just be in a group with me. I don't want to be with anybody else.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not that great at combative stuff anyway.
Really? I don't know. You kind of seem the type. Emotional, outgoing.
I like to say I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Spoken like a true Hufflepuff.
Well, I don't know. Just seems like it's not really in my nature to hurt things, especially people or creatures or really anything, so I don't see the point in it.
You kind of remind me of my sister. Just a little bit.
Oh, younger, older?
Younger. She's 2 years younger than me. Kathleen. She's
Oh, that's wonderful.
she has been writing me multiple letters already, and we're only in our second day. Well,
That sounds
third
like
if you
fun.
count the sorting ceremony, I guess.
That sounds like fun. I wish I had a sibling to write to.
You're an only child.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately. I did get my own room, so that's nice. But she gonna be at Hogwarts?
Hogwarts. Yes. Yeah, she's a little witch. My mom isn't. Okay, I don't know why I'm telling you this. What spell would you like to do?
Oh, that's all right. We can move on if that's what you want.
I was looking at some of the charms here. Oh no, there's not charms till second year, are they?
No, there's
Oh no,
charms.
there's
There's
curriculum, right?
Spongify and
I was looking at some of the charms here. Curriculum seems useful. If you ever need to get someone's attention, I guess, in an emergency situation.
I was looking at the Genu Recurvatum. That one sounds like
Oh,
fun.
I've seen that one in work. It's disgusting.
Well, maybe maybe I can try. It seems pretty harmless given the other ones. Like Densagio seems a little bit too mean.
She points on the book that you're looking at, like third paragraph down, and you can see flips a being's kneecaps around to the back of their legs.
Wouldn't someone just fall over?
Normally, I think that's the idea.
Maybe it is a little bit too violent. I don't even know if I can get my wand to cast it. Genu Recurvatum.
And you do your spell attempts, and she talks you through some of them. She'll attempt. Curriculum. Oh yeah, that's a natural one.
Oh no.
7.
Please, did you get Fireball? Did you
This
finally
has
get
never happened before. Never has anyone rolled a 7. It's finally, after 2 years, she rolled the fireball.
Oh, we're all fucked.
Is it
Oh,
centered on herself?
we're all dead. We're dead.
Oh god.
Did it center on herself?
Shooting up, it does, but I'm not going to do that because it will kill both of you.
Kill everybody at
Shoots
this
up
point.
toward the ceiling and explodes in a violent maelstrom. Everybody kind of like shudders back. And Professor Rojas rushes out, and she like puts up her hand, and that scene comes out. She like has to put out the fire that's starting to rage over the ceiling. The little what is it? The ribbons that she has, they get like burned up that are over the banisters, and it's a whole fucking thing. People are evacuated out of the room.
Can I assist
and
with
smoke
Aguamente?
billowing out of the door. You can, yeah.
One minor thing, I think.
She'll give 5 points to Ravenclaw for you.
Hey, let me see if I can actually pass it first before she starts handing out points.
One minor thing. I think Dove would actually say that she did it. She would cover for her. Like, I'm so sorry, Professor. I tried Genu Recurvatum, and I was flicking my wand a little bit too hard, I think, and it doesn't really like jinxes or hexes or curses. Sorry.
Roll me a deception check.
Okay. That's a 23.
Commander, we have to be more careful than that. Now, I understand a spell such as that should not be something that comes out of a first year. Must be a miscast. Let's
I'm so
just keep it that
sorry.
way. Yes?
I'll try not to burn anything else down, I promise.
There's like a piece of wood that falls out of the ceiling, charred and black.
Especially the ceiling. Don't want to ruin the ceiling again. Unless you have plans to make this sort of an open concept room.
I did not, he says.
I definitely did not pass my augmenti. So I'm going to assume that now everything has been burned. Now everything is very, very wet because I went a little bit too hard on the emotion spectrum because everything's on fire. So now the fire's out. There's just everything's now completely drenched, and I imagine there's a bit of a puddle on the floor.
Everybody is evacuated out of the room. Smoke is billowing up from the top of the door, and then water is pooling out of the bottom. And people are gathering up in the hallway.
Professor, I can't turn it off.
When Nox can, Nox will definitely find Dove and ask them if she's all right.
Totally fine. I guess I got a little bit carried away,
It was awesome, Wilfred says from afar.
Right. Totally.
Well, it's good to have powerful spells in your arsenal, but also good to learn how to control them. So, guess you already have half the work done there.
To be honest with you, I didn't even think a fireball could be created that big.
Only 5 points are taken from Hufflepuff.
Nox will say, "No, I know that there's a great deal amount of combative spells that more experienced wizards and witches can create."
I don't think my wand is much suited for any of them, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, that's a good thing. Leave the fighting to the fighters.
I think it might be the unicorn hair. They did tell me it wasn't really suited for combative stuff.
Well, you've got what you're good at, and that's going to be more invaluable to the world than anything else.
Dove, can we talk? Or Janice comes by.
Yeah, of course. I'll see you later, Nox. Thank you.
Have a good time.
Yes.
She pulls you around the bend and then grabs you by the arm and kind of pulls down a bit, getting in your face. She goes, "Why did you do that?"
Because I didn't want you to get in trouble.
You think that you can hold this over my head?
No,
I will not
of
be
course.
blackmailed.
I wasn't thinking of blackmail at all. I was thinking that I wanted to help. I know Ravenclaws really value their smarts and stuff and getting a lot of house points, and I didn't want that taken away from you.
Hufflepuff's in the lead. Why would you... I don't understand it. Honestly.
I want to be friends. Isn't that nice to be nice
Friends?
to someone? Yeah.
Dove. I don't have to make blunders like that.
I know. I've seen you
What
in
do you
class.
mean you know?
In Transfigurations, you didn't really miss a single spell in there. And Magical Theory, you pretty much answered all the questions and got an exemplary mark. I can tell brilliance when I see it, Janice. And I know that I'm not exactly a stellar student or anything. I'm not trying to be. I
Belf,
just
you're a nice girl. I'm not really looking for a friend right now.
that's all right.
Okay.
You don't need to be my friend, and I don't need to be your friend. I won't stop me from being friendly with you, though, if that's all right.
I'm going to tell Rojas that it was me. You shouldn't have to lose house points.
You know, it's all right. You can let people take things for you. Besides, it's not about just, telling Rojas. Everyone else thought I did it too, so that way you can save face as well.
I don't know if I'll ever understand you, Dove.
You probably won't. Sometimes I don't even understand myself, but I understand what I'm willing to do to help people.
Meanwhile, elsewhere, Victoria, Sam's coming by. V, are you alright? Let me have a look at you. She starts looking you over.
I'm fine, Sam. I'm fine. Don't worry.
She's burned on right here. And Sally comes over. Sam, that's charcoal. Here.
No, she's actually, as she tries to do that, Victoria will violently slap her hand away, like almost like not hard, but like she's like very uncomfortable with people touching.
I'm helping you, V.
Don't touch me. Just let me do it. Thanks. Thank you. She looks very uncomfortable with the idea of being touched.
She rolls her eyes.
Where's the?
Guys! He's still in the room or something. Oh no! Sam runs in. Who is he sparring with?
What happened to you?
He's on the ground, still paralyzed, in the room.
Professor.
Sam's like helping him out.
Oh yeah. Is he? What happened to you?
He's like limping. Just there's like a side spell. I think Brett was trying something and just like threw across the room, and now I got a crank in my neck. No. He says, now I got a kink in my neck because his teeth are too long.
Yeah. Well, that looks like a dysphagia.
You should go to the hospital, man. Yeah, get boy now. I'll see you both later. Sally's like, come left to me.
Yeah, I think Victoria is gonna laugh a bit as well.
Sam like takes him.
He should really learn or defend himself better.
Nearby, Atticus, leaning up against the wall, is watching.
It's just like reading a book, but like how he was on the train, reading a book but not reading it at all. Giggling.
Hero, how do you react to everything that's happening?
So if we're going back to when the room was set ablaze, I think it would kind of be funny that if it happened directly when she kind of got the ice pack and she was like, oh, thank you. And as she's putting it on her back, just the big light show happens in the room. And instead of like running away, there's a moment where she's kind of just looking up at it, kind of dazed, like, he hit me really fucking hard, thinking that she's like hallucinating the fire from being hit so hard by Nox's natural 20.
Get out!
Oh
Run!
My! and then like then she's running out.
I think she'll probably like depulso you, which it doesn't like throw you back; it pushes you back, so you're pushed away as like a piece of wood comes down where you were.
Oh Oh, not in my head. Not in my head. Real, really real. Oh, okay. Yeah, and she'll finish running out. She'll probably see fucking Logan on the floor, and in her brain just go, "There's nothing I can do for him," and just keep running.
Save myself? Okay.
There's nothing I can do. I don't even know what happened, and I can't fucking lift him.
You
So
trip over him? What was
so
that?
sorry. No comfort. Shit. And then she'll just keep. Yeah, she's just leaving. She's trying to get. She's freak. She's dazed. She thought she had a concussion and was hallucinating shit. So.
And I think that is where we will actually end tonight's episode.
Woo!
Yeah, so we have plenty of little classes to do for next time. Hopefully Willow's here to experience them too. We got herbology, potions, astronomy, charms, and flying class.
Ooh.
And then after we're done with that, we're going to be leveling up to level 2.
Heck yeah.
2, you say?
Level 2.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Okay.
Wait, are you saying we're level up to level 2 on session 2.5?
2.5.
Yes.
I say level 2.5 at level 2.5. That just makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. So thank you everyone for playing. Thank you anybody if you guys stopped by to watch, and I will see you guys later. Bye, stream.